You're voted.
How about now?
I'm not sure.
It's not bad.
Okay, so Calamore, you are starting in the cave. You are in the cave, and it is the 29th of January.
I think I have 2 level changes, Robert.
There's only. Oh, okay, yes, okay. All right. Okay, so I've already done the overall level change. Your internal save is now 3, and your external save is 4.
Got it.
And then your find plants percentage is at 27. Contingencies and storing is gone, and your once level items come back. 20th level thief. Wow.
What do I need for 21, Robert?
Add 15.
Okay. 61, 15, 76, 266. Okay. I got all that.
Okay, so you're now at 20th level. You have 156,000 experience points, and you need 171. Going over to the thief skills.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, put your plus with javelin to 5. Okay, and then
sorry, javelin or dagger?
Dagger.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't think it would go from 0 to 5.
So go to your instant stand and change it to 30.
Okay.
Okay. Go to your closing and your widening and change it to 79 and 61.
Okay.
All around sight is 20. Missile deflection is 29. Blind fighting is 70. Fatal block is 20. Strategic maneuver goes to 61.
Okay.
And then 51, 41, and count down. Your dodge is 67, and then count down. Okay, and then going down to skills. Bypass armor, 67. Hit and hide is 45. Okay, down to the abilities. Streetwise, I think that says 79, so that becomes 82. Hide and shadows is 87. Move silently is 87. Disguise is 78. Shadowing is 83. Blend into crowd is 82. Motionless is 81. Hear noises is 51. Smell is 43. Vision is 48. Pass without trace is 25. No, put that to 27.
Oh, we have some?
Fall without damage is there not supposed to be a...
You need an alchemist to make a longevity potion.
Okay, change that to fall without damage to 29. Acrobatics 75. Escape artist 74. Phobos goes 93. Mimic voices is 82, and play dead is 83.
Well, we have 4 of them. I don't know how many things to make a potion.
We only get 1 potion out of it. We get some.
Sense magical spiritual in an item goes to 85. Spread rumor is 85. Distraction. What is I can't tell what that distraction number is.
The others got their.
Probably create a distraction to draw your enemy.
No, I'm not asking what the skill is. I'm asking.
Oh, 79.
Okay. So 82. Ventriloquism 74. Read lips 74. Pickpockets,
See what the
82.
ingredients are.
Open locks, 84. Forgery, 86. Find traps, 86. Set traps,
Now, you
80.
only need one of these for potion.
Remove traps, 83. Find secret compartments, 83. Find hidden doors, 85. Climbing is 87. Hide disguise item is 87. Tightrope walking is 87. Steal things so that the party doesn't know is 90.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Tumble escape, 24. Locate specific object, 83. Gather information, 81. Observe surroundings, 80.
Robert,
Yeah.
tumble escape.
Tumble escape is 24.
The only other one was pass without trace was 74 on my last sheet.
Okay.
Now it's
74. Okay, so that should be 77 then.
sorry. Okay, poisons.
Okay, so down to the backstab chart, a little go up by 3.
Yeah, I'm all done that one already. 50, 59, 79, 99, 119.
Okay. Up to poison abilities. Locate poison plant is 71. Manufacturers 83. Poison knowledge is 86. Dissection is 81. Turn venom to poison is 76. Detect poison is 86. Extract poison is 81. Make antidote is 74. Neutralize poison. What number is that? 20, 23?
23. Yeah, 23.
Goes to 24. And change form is 78.
Should be it.
Okay. Okay, so you are in the cave on the 29th of January. So you are going to pass Okay, so 81 days are going to pass. Where do you want to spend the 81 days?
At home.
Okay, so how are you going home?
Use a once per person teleport on the Gayscale pen of the party. Last used January 1st.
So it cannot be used because it is
Oh.
January the whatever date I just said.
Okay, well, I'll wait till I guess it'd be February 3rd, right? 28 days, February 3rd to go home then?
So what date did I just say that you were on?
I don't know. I didn't pick it up.
Okay, well, I don't know either.
It's like January 29th.
Was it the 29th?
Something like that.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Okay, so January 29th.
Okay.
So you gotta wait till February 1st. So you're gonna stay in the for 3 days.
Sure.
Okay, 3 days. So you're in the cave for 3 days. Are you presently wounded?
No.
Okay, so you spend 3 days in the cave, and you'll have 1 focus day while you're in there.
Lowering the double damage move.
So what double damage move?
The double damage with longsword. I don't know if I have one.
Is this presently on your sheet or not?
No, because I never had a longsword before.
Okay, so what move? Is
We'll
it
do
gonna
it. We'll do it as a slash.
Hmm?
Say, yeah.
Okay, and you want to put 2 days onto that?
Yeah.
Or sorry,
One
day.
focus day. Yeah.
Okay, so you start to work on that. Okay, and then, okay, your teleport will come back. So you're gonna, so the date is now goes to February the 1st.
Okay.
And you're teleporting back to Sicily.
No, you know what? I'll go straight to Rome.
Okay, so you're teleporting to Rome. Okay,
And then that's where I'll look for training in that move.
go. Okay, so are you going to be staying in Rome?
Yeah, until I get enough days to get the move, and then I'll sail to Sicily.
Okay, you would be able to tell at this point that you're going to be in financial trouble. The living expenses are the year's going to change on April 1st, and 50,000 is going to be coming off.
I should have 100,000 at home.
Okay, so you got money at home that you can turn to. Okay, but that's not going to allow. But how are you going to? Yeah, because then you'll, as long as you're home before April the 1st, and you don't spend more than that money. Okay, so you are in Rome. Now you're going to be paying for accommodation in Rome, so you're going to be paying probably if you're staying pretty lowbrow, it's going to cost you about $200 a day. So okay, but you just got to keep in mind that if you're buying training, that you just so get, because you can't go into the money at home to pay for stuff here.
No. I mean, I have 38, so once that's, I'll go to 37,000, and then I'll keep 1,000 to sail home, and I'll end where I end. I guess if I get the move, I get the move. If I don't, I don't.
Okay, so you are okay. So you're going to be in Rome for the next 78 days. So put 3 days onto your Shamarian and 78 days onto your Latin. Okay, so 3 days on Shamarian and 78 days on Latin. What does that bring your Latin to? I can't read that number.
23 plus 74.
What is the new number?
1 sec. 2,397.
Okay. Okay. So 78 days. Okay. So your bill for your accommodation is going to be 15,600.
Okay.
15,600. Taking that off 38,385. Okay. So that puts your money's at 22,785. Okay, so you have your accommodation for this basically 2.5 months in Rome. So during that 78 days, you're going to get 39 days to focus. So okay, so you got 39 days to focus. How many days of training do you want?
The move as 120, so 30 days. 40 days training.
You have 39 focus days.
Okay.
You want all of it training?
If I can afford it, I got 22,000, so I might not get it all right.
Okay. So what do you want to do then?
Well, can I find out?
666 copper pieces for every day that you're going to pay for training.
Give me 1 sec. So I'll get 30 days.
Okay, so
trained.
of the 39 focus days, we're going to go 30 days training. Okay,
Yep.
so that's going to put 90 days onto your specialty moves. So that puts it to 91. Okay, so 91 days on the specialty move, and that's going to come at a cost of 19,980. 19,980, taking off your money, that puts you down to 2,805. 2,805. Okay, and so that's the money that you're going to have at the end of this time. Now, of this So that was 30, so you have 8 days left, right? Hold on, 39, and then you use 30, so you have 9 focus days left. Are they going on onto the same skill?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 100 days onto that. Okay, 100 days. And, okay, so you're in. So what are you doing from there?
So that's all my days.
Yeah, that's 39 days.
Well, then I'll just teleport to the ship, I guess. Using the
Okay,
once per.
but just so be ready, right? Because very soon you're about to need 50,000 copper pieces. That's going to come off the paper your living expenses.
Well, can I take a day off and sail home and then pick up the money that's there?
Okay, so you want to. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to need to take off a focus day off of a specialty move, and that's down to 99.
Yep.
Okay, and instead you're going to sail, take out 2,000 copper pieces. That gives you 805 left. Okay, and you will sail home. Okay, so you'll sail back to Sicily. Rolling storm check. You're okay, and okay, that brings you back into the vineyards. You have 100,000. You want the money off of here?
Yeah.
Okay, crossing it off of there and putting it onto your sheet. So you have 100,805. Okay, and okay, and then what are you going to do?
I'll use once per 30-day individual teleport and teleport to the ship.
Okay, that's April the 19th.
April 19th.
Okay, so as you're coming into harbor, Calamore will arrive on the deck, or will arrive, yeah, on the deck of the Rathskelly. Okay. It is April the 19th. Yeah, it is the middle of the day as your ship comes sailing into what can best be described as a rocky harbor. What I mean by that is it's a deep harbor, so you sail for quite a way going into the actual port, but you see the coastline stretching out on both sides, and it is a very rocky, craggy shore covered with moss and lichen. You can see hills rising up. The land looks quite very temperate, if not a bit cool, and quite rocky and non-fertile. As you look in front of you, you can see built at a height overlooking a natural harbor is a human settlement. Population averages around 15,000 is what you're guessing, but that is guesswork at best. You can see that it is a walled settlement, but the walls are stone, but they look quite old and quite rough, or at least not well built and not well repaired. The architecture of the settlement is the first thing that stands out. It looks very rough, what you might call primitive, what you might call uncivilized. What I mean by that is the buildings are built from wood, from mud. The roofs are thatched and are not tiled. Okay, and so, but you can see rock piers extending out from the actual settlement. As you approach, you get the smells of the city. As you can, and particularly the smell of livestock. It smells like a massive farm. as you're coming in. So the most dominant smell is manure or at least feces. Okay, and so your large ship is kind of slowly cruising in towards the wharf.
Rob?
Yeah.
Kagero's actually not wearing the Hydra plate. On my sheet it says that's in Japan. So could you switch me just to Garb?
Okay, hold on.
And also, it looks like Tanaka's joined. I see another box there on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Can he not speak? Or does he only speak when he's told?
I believe he can speak.
Okay,
I'm
well, let's find
I'm
out.
here.
Oh,
I'm here, Rob. Does it work?
yes. So are you able to see things? What is your visual like?
It's good. It's on the TV screen.
Your sound is breaking up a bit as you're talking, so make sure that your mic is on the right setting.
Okay.
Okay, so that means that you are staying on the boat. So Tanaka Haruhisa is saying to you that he has to leave the boat. So do some magic and get him off the boat. He doesn't have any travel.
He has nothing?
He said, "I have nothing." Did you not hear me the first time?
No.
I have no travel.
Okay.
What can you do?
I can give him a scroll, I guess. Give him a scroll teleport. A
So you
scroll
want
STM.
him- So if he does a school of that's
I have a potion of Word of Recall. Japan.
Okay, use that then.
Steven's teleport. He'll say that's the one that's going to steal one of my items, right?
Yeah, it will.
He'll say, "I don't find that amusing."
What else is there out there? Massage's teleport?
Here, what do you
Or-
say? What do you got for me?
I have a Word of Recall potion to Japan.
Give it. Cross it off Kagero's sheet. And that will take him to Ito. Right?
I think it's a Word of Recall to my homelands, not his homelands.
Okay, no. Keep it on your sheet. Tanaka, back to you.
All right, I have hang on.
Use one of your air tunnels if you have to. Move me along.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Cross off an air tunnel, cast a spell, make a fumble roll. He will say that air tensar is the way to get your people to react.
Either that or he kills him.
Off goes the son of the shogun. That's Tanaka, or do I need? Yeah. And but also keep in mind, Tanaka, that we presently can't see. You're not showing anything, so if you need to roll dice, I'm not going to be able to see anything right now.
Okay.
So your camera is not presently working. Is that not correct, Bernard?
That is correct.
There was
He had it on,
Yeah.
then he chose to turn it off.
It was on before.
He went into shadows to get away from the Shogun.
The son of the shogun.
Sorry.
Put that out, Bob. Yen. Wash.
Roll.
A 5.
Great, thank you. All right, so I cross off the air tunnel. That's what I already did. Okay, and that will send Haruhisa to Edo. Okay, so your ship is cruising in. What do you want to do? So now you should be having any discussion that you need to amongst each other before all of a sudden you're going to be at the wharf.
Okay, so we're gonna figure out if.
So Calamore has just come in, so he may need information, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, we're trying to figure out where exactly we are. There's some talk about being possibly in Middle Earth, although that seems unlikely to me.
Yeah, it's it was a theory, but
Yeah.
who knows, right?
Who knows? Okay, we're going to put into port.
Who's going to be doing the talking?
You are.
With what?
You need to enchant yourself.
That's the problem.
That is a problem.
Well, my temporary enchant is only a level 5 one now. If I can try doing it with one language, but I don't know what language they speak.
You're starting to see some of the people on shores. They're definitely human. definitely dark-haired. You would call their complexion, it's kind of looks a bit ruddy. Their features look Eastern from anything you've seen in your world, although they're not. They don't look anything in particular that you've seen. The best guesses from the different peoples that you would see would be maybe somewhat like Mongols, Western Mongols, Southern Mongols, maybe Slavs. That's how the people look. They seem to be wearing skins and furs. They definitely have cloth. So I mean, they're not like barbaric, but it's not an impressive city that you're coming into. It reminds you of Celtic or Norse settlements.
All right.
Are there any other ships in the port?
You can see there are ships. There are ships in the harbor. There are boats. There's no question this is a maritime people. You can see the fishing boats. So they look well advanced when it comes to naval matters.
But nothing the size of ours.
You see no ships the size of yours, and you can already tell that your ship cruising in is drawing quite some attention from the people as they're starting to come down to the port, and you can see people pointing,
But
following along
the
the shores, watching this massive ship come in.
Yeah, I don't have anywhere close to them.
I have 180 days worth.
You can maybe,
We have to figure out who's going to be doing the talking first and foremost.
well, maybe instead of trying to do a tongues, which covers all languages, you could do a simpler version of just a decipher language or no language. And then it's just this language you'll know instead of all languages. Do you know what I mean? That'd probably be a lot less power.
So it would only decipher one language? Like, how would it?
Well, I'm just saying, like, tongues is a.
Probably your reason of how I know what that one language is. That's definitely a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know. I was just trying, like, if that guy's.
Hear the
Yeah.
language and then use the spell or whatever the enchantment is.
Yeah, then you could at least say, I wanted to enchant the spell that I just heard or something.
So I'll have to try and communicate with them for a while. And then use
You
the
have to
enchant.
hear the language, then use the enchantment.
Okay. Well, I guess you're staying on the ship
Yes.
and hiding your undead.
Okay, so the boat is going forward, and are you going all the way into the quay?
Yes.
Okay, so the ship goes cruising in, and so by the time you get there, your guess that there's a couple hundred people standing in various areas around, just kind of watching the spectacle of this very large ship coming in. You can tell that it's probably at least, your ship is about 3 times the size of the next largest ship that is here. You will come in, you will drop anchor, and there is some people you can tell that are waiting to speak with you as you come down the gangway. So who are the first people to come off the ship and down the gangway?
All right, well.
Okay. Okay, so Zildjian and Devin are going down. Is there anybody who's not going down the gangway?
I am not.
It looks like Tanaka took the air tunnel with Parahisa, and he is gone.
What?
Oh, okay, hold on. So are you telling me that he's texted you to say that he's not playing?
Yeah, he said his setup was not sustainable, and he has to bow out and to apologize.
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, thank you.
So he went with the air tunnel?
Yeah. Okay. Tanaka is in, can I get the next sheet? He is in Edo. Okay. All right, so Devin and Zildjian go down first, followed by Kagero. Is that correct? There are now a total of how many of you?
3 of us are going in?
5 of us
Okay,
total.
5 of you total. Okay, so Calamar, speak and indicate what you're doing.
I will stay at the top of the gangplank, just surveying the crowd, using observation. I want to look for soldiers. I want to look for armed guards, standards of any kind. I'm just keeping a high point to see what, like, survey a bigger area.
Okay. All right. So you okay. So Devon and Zildjian then go walking down the gangplank. There's a group of men at the gangplank that are standing there. There's one in particular. He's wearing what looks like a form of leather armor. He has a certain type of headgear that is very distinct, made out of a mixture of leather and fur. He has long black hair. He has a black beard that is pointed. His hair is long and straight, and his features are fairly narrow and hawkish. He will come forward and he will say something in a language that you do not understand. Can you understand what is being said? And actually, no, you're not down here. Okay, so he'll say something in a language that you have not heard. It is also difficult to try to. It doesn't, when you're hearing it, it sounds so foreign that there's no. It doesn't compare to any language that you've heard before.
Okay.
So he's speaking to Devon and Zildjian.
I will go up to him and bow, and just say, "My name is Zildjian Singh." So I can understand him, and he can understand me. But I'm trying to convey that our.
I don't need to know what you're trying to convey. I just need to know.
That's what I did.
Okay. He will say something to you again. A man beside him, a more portly, older-looking man, a similar type of headdress, looks a bit different, but but obviously the same type of culture. He will say something, and then the hawkish man will say something. Again, you cannot understand any of it.
I'll point to our vessel, and
he's now beginning to make gestures.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so he makes the gesture where he points from where you are, and he points along the wharf side that you can see is marked by taverns, hostels, buildings to serve the quay, but again in rather rough form. He will make a gesture as if he's eating and as if he's drinking. He points to your boat and he puts both hands up in the air in a form of like a stay motion.
Yeah.
And then he makes a couple other gestures that you don't really understand what he's doing.
I will bow again to him courteously, and then yell back onto the deck to Calamar that he's asking us to go to the tavern to parlay.
Okay.
So what do you want to do? You want to stay there, or?
He turns to the kind of the gathered crowd, and he says something to the gathered crowd that you don't really understand. The portly man then says something to the gathered crowd. You see the crowd is beginning to disperse. The man will then turn and he will head off on his own, leaving you guys quite alone.
Yeah, I don't think he was inviting us. I think he was telling us where we could stay.
Okay.
You can eat, you can drink there. That's where you're going to stay.
Okay, good enough.
If we so
Can you
choose.
go back to the ship? I want to talk to their team.
Okay, that's fine. And you can tell that there are men on the quay that are now securing your boat in place.
What if I cast an illusion on you to make you look human?
How long does it last?
It's a high level 36 illusion.
Okay.
Or what about the enchant 5? I don't think I would need as much power to do, say, to make
Okay,
it look.
what do you want to do?
Well, if they're preparing the vessel, then we got to get Iritenzar ready to.
We've got tons. So, I mean, we need that.
Or maybe he can stay here. Maybe that's the best thing. We should probably all go talk to each other inside. So I'll head back onto the ship, Robert, and go into Iritenzar's chambers.
All right, you're all on the ship. You can talk.
What about just
Well-
invisible Aratenzar?
Even invisible, though, he'll be able to hear. But then, how's it? I mean,
You can't communicate.
he'll have to have contact with one of us, and it'll only be a very limited time where he's going to be able to sustain contact to say, he said this, now say this. He said this, now say this. I mean,
Okay, I get what you're saying.
I think an illusion could work.
I just don't know how long it'll last. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a high level scroll, but
Well, I mean, the other side of it is you guys encountered what, trolls or something out this way.
Yeah, what we perceive to be ogres or trolls.
So I mean, there are different creatures here other than humans. Now, that's not saying the reaction to Aratenzar might be of like, what the fuck, but that doesn't mean that they haven't seen creatures other than humans.
we've seen orcs here.
Well, that's
Right.
true, but he is also an extreme
Sure,
Yeah.
but I mean,
other
Well-
species, right?
pull the cowl over his head. I have the ability to disguise him. I mean,
Yep.
once we start to use magic or the illusionary power, if they see through it or they aren't duped,
Yeah.
then now
He
we'd
also
be in
has to
trouble.
probably be careful with just talking, right? The way he sounds, that could also give it away.
That could be part of the illusion, though.
Okay.
The last time he talked to somebody out here, it didn't go well.
Well, that could just be his personality.
Or
Well, you know what? Maybe he can contact us when he wants to actually say something or wants to convey something through us.
you think you want to come out and see if you can communicate with these people or what?
Yeah. What's your feeling, Captain?
Man.
We need
I mean,
a safe word out here. And,
I mean, I could try to disguise him as well as I could with a decent chance.
Well, it also depends on if he wants to join us. Do you want to come, Captain, or what's this? Like, we're going to a tavern, right? So we're probably going to end up staying the night there.
I have to go. I guess I have to go.
Yeah. So
All right, disguise me as best as you can.
Do you want to use the illusion, or do you just want to go as disguised?
Disguised.
I think the illusion.
I just don't know how long it'll last. I mean, I'd hate for that to end right in the middle of a
What
conversation.
illusion is this that you have?
It's a very high level. It's level 36 scroll from the scroll book of Val Morgul.
What's the name of the spell?
Illusion.
Just illusion?
That might work.
Yeah, it's just a very
It's
high
his own-
level.
It's his own spell.
All right.
I mean, it's level 36. It should last a long time, right?
As long as you don't have to concentrate on it. I can't imagine that at level 36 you'd have to concentrate on it. Okay. Do it then.
Okay, are you doing a scroll?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I want him to look like an old human male.
Okay.
Elderly human male.
Okay, cross off the scroll
I'll have to read it.
and read the scroll.
With a peg leg and an eye patch.
My magic resistance.
Kaima Simone Amon.
Okay, all of you see him standing there looking like Aratenzar.
Because we know it's an illusion. Okay. But they don't.
Can we try to buy a map while we're here? Does someone want to bring a map?
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I was going to ask Devin about do you still have that magical map? And is it, well, how does that work? Do you have it and is it working or what's the situation with that?
I have it and it's working.
Okay, because that's going to be key, right? Going forward is the fact that all this terrain is being mapped for the first time.
All right, well, let's go down there and start talking to these people.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so Devin, Zildjian, Kagero, Calamore, everybody's going off the boat, all five of you?
I'm taking a close look at myself. Did this illusion work?
Well, how do you know?
Being an illusionist, I know if illusions work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, how?
How?
Yeah.
Because I can see the illusion. And I have to concentrate and focus on it to try and see through an illusion.
That's not how it works.
So any illusion I cast, I don't know that it worked.
You know what you're trying to create,
Yes.
right?
Yes. And you know it manifests itself as an illusionist if you're casting it.
Well, don't see.
Of course you do.
Okay, anyway, the point is, did you cast it or did
He
he?
cast
You
it.
have no ability, special ability, to see whether the illusions work. If that's what you're asking.
I have a special ability to see through illusions,
Okay,
being an illusionist.
okay. Right. Unless you can point to me some skill you found on your sheet, what I'm saying is,
Okay,
he casts a scroll on you. So what do you want to know?
I want to know if the scroll worked.
Okay. Well, why wouldn't school that's a sense magic lore.
It's a really good scroll. Of course it worked.
So yes, I mean there is an illusion on you guys.
Okay,
Let's go.
I mean anybody with sense magic lore can tell that. But I'm saying they don't see you as that. They see you as yourself because they know it's an illusion.
okay.
Just
Okay.
before we all leave, is it safe for us to all leave the ship here, or do we need to leave someone here on guard?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but there also is little Sally. I think if worst comes to worst, if they start going and sniffing around in the wrong rooms on the ship, if anybody basically goes below deck, they're going to be in trouble, right?
I think we should still leave one member here.
Well, that should have been you, really. Then
I can stay though.
He has tons. We need that.
I can stay if no one else, and I have the ability to shapeshift and fly to you guys as a bird if something were to go wrong or
oh,
something.
that's great.
I can also phase if things get really bad here.
You can also tell that the distance from the ship to the tavern, with the door presently open, is not far at all, and so it's easily within sight of the ship.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just all go.
I think one person should stay on the ship.
Okay, who's staying on the ship?
Kigero.
Kigero staying on the ship. Okay, so everybody except Kigero will leave the ship and go walking out onto the quay. You can tell there's people out there that are watching you and pointing and laughing and smiling and giggling, little children. You will go walking along the street. The street is quite filthy. It does look old. You can tell the cobblestones that you're walking on. This is by no means some type of new settlement. It looks very old. You will walk along the cobblestones, and then you'll enter I guess it's called a tavern. It would definitely be a common room made out of wood. You would estimate that there's about 11 other people in here, males and females, but mainly males. The room kind of goes quiet when you first come in, but then they start talking amongst themselves again. You will enter. Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go up to whoever seems like they're in charge around here.
Okay, so we'll walk up to the bar.
Yeah.
And your hood is presently up, and your cowl's down.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, when you walk up to war, okay, you can see he's looking at the cloaked figure approaching the bar, and the other one's in, and he will say something to you. You have tongue, so you can understand what he's saying. He will say, he seems a bit nervous. He will say, "Welcome. Do you?" And he's pointing at you. Do you want food? And he'll put and gesture food. You want drink? And then he'll gesture as if he's drinking a mug. He jumps back when you speak, and he will nod, and he will begin to gather up food and drinks.
I'll put some copper down.
Is this acceptable payment?
Right, what are you putting down?
I'm going to put down 100 copper.
Okay. He turns and he looks. He looks mystified at the coins, but he will. I mean, hold on. You're dropping 100 coins onto the thing.
That's all.
100 coins. Where are you getting 100 coins?
From my coin purse.
You don't have 100 coins in there. So what do you? So
I will take one of these gold coins that I have and put it down and ask if that is acceptable.
yeah. Okay. You're going to put down. So it's a gold coin that he's scooping up. That's worth about a gold coin. You would know is worth 20 coppers. That's like $20.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll take it and you will look and you will start to get food and drink.
All right.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Oh, once it looks like that situation's been handled, I'll just make my way over to the table, sit down.
Okay, so you're now sitting at a table in the tavern, and drinks will be brought to you.
Is one of the people that met us at the dock at the bar?
No.
I think we should just probably chill here for a little bit so they become a little acclimatized to us.
I'm gonna listen and see if I can pick up any conversations talking about maybe the name of this.
Okay, most
place.
conversations that you're picking up. How are you doing this? Just by
Just
your own
eavesdropping.
hearing? And how well do you hear?
Not that great.
What does it say?
About my hearing. %, hear noises. It says.
Don't you ask the barkeep?
You have 10% hear noises, so that it indicates that you have above
Okay.
average hearing.
Yeah.
Because you got 10% chance of hear noises. That's what
Yeah.
it says.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I hear quite
Okay.
well, isn't it?
Okay. So you can hear all the conversations are about. Have you ever seen a ship that large come here before? Some people are saying they used to hear old. And they mentioned some name, old man so and so, who claimed that one time he saw when he said the 3 giant ships came in. But that was, God, that must be like over 70 years ago. Haven't seen a ship this large. What do you think they have? What do you think they have to trade? They must have some fantastic stuff to trade. Who is that one in the cloak? Did you hear his voice? Did you hear the way he croaked? Where do you think he's from? And you actually will hear them say, do you think he's come from the south, or do you think he's come from across the stormy sea? So you'll actually hear them say that. And so it's made, and so that's the type of talk that you will hear.
All right. I'm gonna get up and walk over to.
Now that tells me right there that because you didn't do that in private, that you're then going to take the time to tell the people at the table.
Yeah, I'll relay that to them.
Okay. Okay. So Aratenzar will, while you're sitting there drinking, he will indicate what he's hearing from some of the conversations around him.
That stormy seas, that seems important. Is that a place that we know of? Why does it sound familiar?
Well, I think they think that we came from the west, or sorry, the east.
We had a lot of storms. We had a lot of storms on the way over.
Well, the other part of that conversation is finding out who the old man is that claims to have seen ships of our size.
It's just some old codger that lives around here 70 years ago. Probably dead by now.
Seems important.
You should talk to the barkeep.
Go over to the barkeep.
You're getting up and going to the barkeep?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the name of this town, barkeep?
Okay. He will say Shalath Lar.
Shalath Lar.
What is the name of this land?
What is the name of this land?
He will say, I beg your pardon?
The name of the country, the province.
Why, this is Sar. The Isles of Sar, do you mean?
Thank you.
He'll say, you're welcome. He'll say, you obviously come from far away.
Yes,
Have you come from the south, or have you come from the west?
we have crossed the stormy
Or sorry, the
sea.
east. Have you come from the south, or have you come from the east?
We have come from the east.
You crossed the stormy sea.
Yes,
It has been a long time since we've seen people come from across the stormy sea.
How long?
Hasn't been in my lifetime. Happens occasionally, they say. Do you,
We are ready for our food and drink.
And we'll
Yes.
go back to the table.
yes, of course. Okay.
Islands of Sar?
The Isles of Sar. And this is Shalaf Lar.
We don't have anything in our cargo hold right now, do we?
It's empty.
We should have actually loaded it up.
Woulda, shoulda, yeah.
I'd like to be watching the tavern from the shadows, going motionless.
Okay, so you mean staying on the deck of the ship but observing the tavern?
Yeah, taking a position where I can see the door.
Okay, do you want to be on the deck of the ship or do you want to be in the crow's nest?
I'll go to the nest.
Okay, so you'll
Should
be up
we-
on the nest, okay?
Do we talk to the leader of this village?
Yes, we should make some arrangements to talk to the leader. Now, what are we gonna talk to him about?
That's the thing.
I don't know. That idea Calamore thought of with the old man, that might actually be something. If they're talking about this guy having bear witness to other ships from across the seas, that's probably pretty important.
What's important about something happening 70 years ago? I don't see
Unless they came here and how long ago was that item put in that rock?
Oh, ancient.
More than 70, right?
Yes,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but the Japanese contingent, I thought, wanted to go after that item in the stone.
I think that item is important.
Well, that's ultimately the objective why we're here, isn't it?
All right, so we need to find our way back to it again.
No. I mean, the item was, well, there's two schools of thought on the item. It's too powerful to take out when we don't have a fucking clue what it's doing, and we might be helping the evil by releasing it. So we really need to get a lot more information on it before we go fuck around with it.
That's what I'm thinking too.
The Japanese seem to feel that since it was called the Light of the Moon, it has a tie to some other gems that they have in their lore. Speak Japanese. Female.
Speak Japanese.
Speak Japanese, female.
I'm in the crow's nest.
Oh, geez. Why do I always think the Japanese are here?
Good question.
You don't even know if the Japanese really exist. Yeah, we need to get a lot more information on that because it was hidden away for a reason. So if it's hidden away and we just go unleash it, then not fully understanding what's going on.
Yeah, no, we got to figure out way more.
It's safely hidden, so let's leave it safely hidden. I thought the objective was to get contact to try to ascertain, well, first we want to know if this is Middle Earth, and if it was, where, and if it's not Middle Earth, then where the hell are we?
All
Yeah,
right,
that's one objective.
But where we just gotta sell west.
gotta keep sailing west.
Ask the barkeep, is there a big mainland to the west?
All right, gonna get up back over to the barkeep.
Okay. I say, some of the people here were asking, what you're carrying for trade.
We have come here to purchase. Our holds are empty.
Oh, what are you looking to buy?
We aren't sure yet.
You're not
If we see something that is rare in our lands, we will buy it.
Wow. Oh, okay. Can I help you?
Yes. If we were to continue sailing to the west, what would we find?
The mainland. Eventually, I guess.
Does the mainland have a name?
You mean the where you would which way are you going?
West.
If you go west, you're gonna hit the vast stretches of Dalmath if you go straight west.
What sort of wares that are rare can I purchase here?
We got the Bounty of the Sea. We're one of the best, some of the best fishing in these waters. They say
We
there's.
have fish where I come from.
We got some of the best shearers of wool. We produce. So we have a special type of goat that produces excellent milk, cheese, and meat. The potatoes grown in this region are some of the best that you'll find anywhere.
Perhaps we will take a look at some of these wares.
You were PEI.
Yeah, I'm going back to the table.
Okay.
To the guys. Dalmath to the west.
Dalma?
Dalmath.
Where's our Middle Earth map? We have a detailed Middle Earth map. Is there any place named Dalmarth?
You know, I've always really kind of hated Middle Earth, so that's why I don't really keep a map around of it.
Okay, so you're sitting at the dinner. You've drank your drinks, and you've ate your food.
All right, so time to decide. Are we going to sail to the west, or are we going to go back to this to find this?
Well, I don't know. Like we're actually, like it's tough to say where that site was relative to us, right? Because it would make sense to find a settlement that's actually close to it and might know some history or lore about the area. So I'm saying if we sail further away, like, oh yeah, okay, we could learn stuff, but is there more to learn here? Is basically what I'm saying. So is there a leader of this settlement that we can talk to and maybe figure some more out, or?
Well, there's nothing here that we want to pick up
No.
to fill our holes.
No.
No, for trade purposes, no, but
Now, do we have any questions that we can ask the leader of this village?
I don't know. He'll probably just be an ignorant local like everybody else. Let's head back to the ship,
Okay.
pull up stakes, and fly west and see what we can find on the mainland.
Well, we can settle the question if we're Middle Earth or not, at least
How?
by flying west.
Okay, so you're walking out of the tavern back towards the ship.
Yeah.
You're back on the deck of the Rathskellion.
All right. Let's get a run tide
I would
and
come up to the guys and ask if they were able to buy a map from anyone. Did you guys buy a map?
no.
Would they have? Oh, I guess you can ask barkeep.
Someone.
Of,
Okay, Kagero, come with me.
no, Figuero's not. He's on the ship.
You guys are on the ship.
We're on the
Oh, we are back on the ship.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kagero, come with me. We'll go get a map. See if we can get one. Then go back to my barkeep buddy again.
Okay, so Kagero and Tenzar will walk from the ship back to the tavern. You will enter the tavern.
I have a map in my bag made of vellum of. Let me just double check what it's of. I'll pull it out, give it to Eretenzar. It is a vellum map of Greater Harad. I'm going to pull it out, give it to Eretenzar, and see if he can use this to ask for a map, essentially.
well, you
Like,
can
guys have a map?
speak to them.
You know I can speak to them. Thanks, it's okay. My barkeep friend,
Yes.
do you have any maps of what is between here and Dalnav?
You will say a map.
A map
I say I don't understand.
Topographical.
A drawing showing us the way.
That's what I'll have the map out to show him.
Okay. He looks quite impressed when he sees the piece of vellum. He's touching the vellum, and he will say, "This is very rare."
Well, maybe we'll load up with it next time we come back.
He will say that is a beautiful drawing.
Thank you.
Okay,
So
so
they don't have anything like that.
they're ignorant. Let's go back to the ship. We'll return to the ship,
Okay, sounds good.
pull up stakes, and
Okay, hold on.
fly.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
so you go back to your ship.
Yeah.
And so then, before you just give it an order of what's happening, you should tell your people what's happening.
Okay, they are actually rather primitive and don't have very advanced maps. Or
You see
anything here.
you see no sign of a written language.
No sign of written language.
There are symbols, but you're not seeing any writing.
Well, at the very least, we found one friendly port.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. But if we want to settle the question if this is Middle Earth or not, I think we should just continue flying west.
You guys want to continue flying west?
I don't know. Like even after we captured that troll or ogre, you know, is this is not the same settlement he was talking about, right? So we should have actually been headed in that direction to find this Drakaka guy, right?
Towards him? It's,
What about mentioning Dragaka's name around this town, if anyone knows him?
Yeah. I was supposed to be drawn for, well, my locates last 16 hours. I don't know when I activated it.
Okay, so
When
he's not.
we
So
you
he's,
activated it when we encountered
but he's
that
not. He
troll.
doesn't have anything written down. So at this point, he's not being drawn to anything.
Okay. One more
I'm
time.
not being drawn to the city.
Why? Okay, so if we do find this Drakak guy, what are we going to do with him?
Well, I don't know. It seems like we're really rushing through this process because ultimately the objective is we found this stone. We want to figure out what's inside of it. We want to know if we're in Middle Earth. To answer some of those questions, we really have to learn the lore of the land. Like, you need to talk to people, and we need to go through that process. Otherwise, we might as well just abandon it and
Or we can find Drakak and stop the trolls from patrolling where he's giving orders to trolls, and he's in this city somewhere.
Yeah, so he's probably not a simpleton like.
You were drawn here, right?
No, maybe. And that's what I mean. I don't even know if the place that troll told us about is this place. I don't think it is.
I was drawn here.
Okay, well then we should figure out maybe this Drakaka guy is here. In which case,
I've got one more locate I can use and be drawn to him.
Okay, do it.
For that though, another interesting detail that you were talking about from the bar is that they said, "Did you come from the south, or from the stormy seas?"
right?
Must be something to the south.
Yep.
So if this is Middle Earth,
Yeah, like you just asked him what was west, and he just gave you the name of the next place that he knew.
There are always more islands to the south. No matter where you are.
I don't want to fly south.
I wouldn't use that locate now anyway because it is the evening. So why would we not spend the night and then proceed in the morning?
All
Yeah.
right. Pass the night,
Okay.
and then in the morning we'll be drawn to Drakak.
Okay, so you are going to spend the night on the ship. You'll hear, as I say, the sounds early in the morning, really early in the morning. The fishing boats head out, and again, there's livestock moving around all over the place. Particularly, you will see this particular type of small goat. You will spend the night on the ship, and it is now the morning of April the 20th. Checking weather. It is a pleasant sunny day. The temperature is around 15 degrees.
Can I watch the sunrise?
Yes, you can. Watching the sunrise in this strange land. Make your roll.
Okay, it's a 3.
Okay. Up this morning. When they realize that you're up and about, you can see a delegation from the town has come, and they would like to come aboard and have a conversation with you.
Your illusion might be
Excellent.
gone by now.
You just need a little patience, Eretenzar.
Just keep disguised. Keep your cowl over your head.
Okay, can they come aboard?
I'll come up with my cowl drawn.
Okay.
I can cast a minor image.
Sally's down below.
Okay. What are you saying, Kigaro?
I can cast a minor image, and as long as I'm concentrating, you could be human. Or appear human.
No, no.
Okay, so okay, they will come on board. There are about 5 of them, 5 men that come on board, and they say, "I hope that that you slept well, and I hope that the town is giving you hospitality." They will say, I speak on behalf of the residents of the town. They're interested to know if you have anything to trade."
No, we are exploring.
Can you ask them what language?
The
name of their language.
your cargo holds are not. You do not have goods to trade.
We do not.
Oh.
We have come to look for goods to purchase.
There are stories in town of the great ships coming across the Sea of Storms, bringing wondrous trade goods. I guess that's you. Did you come across the Sea of Storms? Okay. Oh, you can tell that there's obvious disappointment among the group, and then they will say, anything that we can do to make your stay welcome, please just let us know, and then they'll leave the ship.
Sure, fucking loaded up on cargo.
Their language.
Wait, there is
Okay.
one thing.
Yes.
Are you, or do you have problems with ogres in the area?
He'll say, sorry, say that again. We have problem with
Raiding ogres,
raidingers.
or being raided by your enemies.
Sorry, I can't understand you. Are we being troubled by what?
Enemies,
Enemies.
unfriendly, unkind.
We have rival peoples, but we are at peace. If that's what you mean, I'm not sure what you're getting at.
We have been attacked a little ways from here.
Oh my goodness. What were you attacked by?
Large, two-legged, two-armed beasts.
Trolls?
Yes, trolls.
Well, trolls can be very dangerous, but you don't usually find them close to our settlements. We have long since driven them away into the more remote wilderness regions. I would advise not landing on unpopulated coasts unless you absolutely have to. Because there you will find orcs and you will find trolls.
Ask them who the leader of this land is.
Who is the leader of this area?
We pay homage to the Densar, Drakak.
Where can I find Dragat?
Where can you find Drakak? I don't suppose one finds Drakak. Drakak finds you, and they kind of look around each other and kind of nod. If that's what you're wanting.
Is he human or is he a god?
Tell me more of Dragak.
I'm sorry, I think I may have said too much. He's our Lord. We pay homage to Lord Draka. And that's,
Apologize for offending them.
and so I don't have much more to say on that. If you need more information, I would take it up with his lordship.
I would like to take it up with his lordship.
Well, that's your business. And they're walking away again.
Ask him where he is.
No.
You did already said you don't find you.
Yes, everything.
No, they clearly got scared when I started asking about him. So they either are in fear of him.
The lordship, right? So he's talking about somebody else there.
No, that's probably a trap waiting to happen. We're better off using the locate and going to him on our own.
I think Dragak is their Holy Spirit.
Rob, can I have hit points of healing for last night?
Okay. Anybody who is wounded, you will have gone up 2 points during the night.
Is anyone else wounded?
Nope.
I just need shifting points.
Okay, go up to 83. Okay. Okay, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I agree with you, Calamore. That it probably wouldn't be a good idea to talk to whoever's in charge around here about him, because their interest will be to protect him.
They're already didn't want to talk about him, right? So
yeah.
One thing that we might be able to learn is if they believe in a god.
Their god is Dragak.
We don't know that.
No, I thought their lord was Dragak.
Lord Dragak, Lord God.
No, you can't assume the two are the same.
You take it up with Dragak. You take it up with the Lord.
Maybe we can. Is there a temple in the town, or some type of religious looking building?
You see all the buildings. It looks like what you would say would be something like a big hall, almost like a Norse hall. It's not like that, but it is a big rectangular long building built out of great logs. That's the largest building in the town. That's the highest building in the settlement. But you see no sign of A, any stone building, and B, anything that resembles a temple.
yeah. If you want to find the leadership, they're in that big building, but I don't think so. And I mean, if I'm in Sicily and someone asks me who rules the land, well, it's the Emperor of Rome. I'm not answering Hermes. So that Dragak, I will bet dollars and donuts is that's a person.
Yeah.
Because the question we asked him is who rules this land, and that was the answer, right? So you're not going to go, oh, my God.
Well, as far as drawing attention, whoever is running this area knows that we're here. We've already drawn attention over the past 12 hours or 24 hours we've been here. So, but talking to them and telling them more about ourselves will, that may get conveyed some way, somehow to Dragak, and he'll have the one-up on us already. So maybe you're right that we go directly to him.
Well, that would be my guess. But I mean, where did this name come up before?
A troll that we captured. Question.
Yeah. So these people aren't going to be worshiping the same god of a troll. So obviously, this is a person. This is a guy that rules this land, and we don't have to approach him and be unfriendly. We can approach him and be friendly and be like, hey, we don't know where we are. We're looking for information.
But they worship the same.
I don't know. He's probably not a good dude if he's dispatching trolls to go.
Right. No, I think he's got command over humans and trolls and other species.
The stone, did we see if it was magical or spiritual?
It had, I believe it had some sort of spiritual
Do we detect on it? Do we detect on it?
that lady stepped out of the rock, or this
Lady that's no mist?
Egmonder
Oh my
called.
God.
No.
Jesus.
The stone that controlled the trolls.
Oh,
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah. Did we see if that was magical or spiritual on that?
I don't think we tried to gather that type of information. All we know is that it had a rune or glyph on it, and it seemed to be a glyph of friendship.
I think we should be leaving here.
But that's a good question. If you can do that, detect magic on it or something. I can detect magic on it too. I'll try that.
Sure.
I
Guys,
agree with you, Calamar. We should set sail.
I think
Sorry.
we should be going.
Yeah, I'm for that.
At least getting out in the water where we can't be attacked from land. Because
No, I think we haven't drawn a lot of attention to ourselves. Like, yeah, okay, a little surprising. We showed up from across the seas with nothing on us. Came to some.
with about triple the size I've ever seen. Strange. Yeah, we've drawn a lot of attention. There's 200
Yeah, but-
people on shore.
The sooner we get out of here, the quicker we'll be out of their memory.
Dragaka's spies probably know we're here and are working on an attack.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's start selling out.
Drakak isn't real. Drakak is just their lord god.
No, Drakak is an actual being.
Well, I can do the locate and find out.
All right.
But we're selling out right now?
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
pulling up anchor and heading out?
Yeah.
Okay, everything will get set up, and your ship is heading out. Okay. All
Now
right.
do the locate.
Okay, so the ship is pushing out, and you will move out of the deep harbor, leaving the settlement behind.
Man, don't necessarily locate Dragaka now, because I feel like if he's a bad dude, we just want to go try to take him out? 'Cause, like, I don't feel like he's gonna want to.
Back to this little group.
Exactly.
What's that?
If I do the locate, I could end up being drawn right back to this little village.
Okay, well then we know where to go.
But like, do we want to find him?
Yeah. I think even if, like he can't really tell us a lot, we're figuring something out about, like, if he's got trolls in his control and they were obviously up to nefarious purposes, it's a good thing to learn about him anyway, regardless of whether he can tell us what's in the stone or not.
And he'd be a powerful ally for us.
Well, or you could look at it like that.
All right.
Okay.
I doubt he will be willing to be our ally unless you zombify him first.
So,
Let's
do
do
the
it.
look.
Yes.
Okay. Use my last locate. I'm going to do this drag hack.
Okay, so you feel drawn. You feel drawn to the south, to the southeast. All right.
So that's not back towards that village.
No.
All right. Are we selling or are we going to fly?
We're flying.
Are we far enough away from that village? Is it gonna
Okay.
see us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
There's enough,
Is there go to the washroom? You know,
there's enough talk about us and shit.
I'm gonna warm up my coffee.
Yeah, for me, I would look at getting out of the view of the city first. We could sail for an hour and then.
Oh yeah, way out of view. I was even going to suggest going under the cover of darkness, but I don't know if it's necessary. If we can like pass some cove or something at a visual sight and then just sail off.
Yeah,
Well,
like
then
giving
being
a,
drawn southeast, so let's sell southeast for a long time till we don't see
Sheldon,
any.
are you there?
Yeah.
Can you
Yep.
tell me my psionic and shapeshifter points and my
Yep.
illusion points?
Yeah, sure can.
Okay, thank you.
Psionic points 114.
Okay, got it.
I'm just gonna go washroom too. I'll be back.
Shapeshifter 99.
Okay,
Illusion 74.
74. All right, thank you.
Have you shifted into anything yet?
Have I shifted into anything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Last session, I turned into a hawk with the rats.
All right. Another shapeshifter.
that's usually Roland's favorite form. Any kind of bird that gets him out of having to fight the enemy.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. You also turned into a bat one time to fly away.
I said, boy, you calling me a chicken hawk?
And then I turned into one and flew away.
Oh, good God.
Little sass from Calmer. Okay, all right. So your ship is moving up into the air, and as I say, you are feeling drawn down to the southeast. Okay, so with Devin will take command of the wheel.
Ooh. Has he been promoted to first mate?
Because he's feeling drawn,
Oh,
and you will fly.
And yes, I am number one.
good choice.
Okay, you will sail for pretty well most of the day on a fairly constant trajectory going down towards the southeast. After traveling, as I say, it's late in the afternoon when you will spot land. You will spot a coastline. You are being drawn onto the land.
Well, we are flying now, right? We got
We're
her far
flying.
enough away from that island.
It's all done. You've now flown all day. Okay, so you spotted land. Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm still being drawn in that direction.
Okay, so you will fly over top of the land. You'll fly for about 3 miles inland into the coast when you are now being drawn down.
And we're near the coast.
I just said you're 3 miles inland
3 miles inland. Okay.
on the coast, yeah. Okay, and you're now starting to feel drawn down. So
Okay, I'll stop.
your elevation's beginning to drop. Okay,
No, I'm
you're
not.
halting.
No, we're not going down.
I'll communicate to the captain and say he's down below.
Okay, time to go on foot then.
No, we never did make that little ship that brings us down here. Guys.
No. Take her
Talk
down.
about that.
Take her down.
I don't want to land right on top of them.
No, we have to go back to the coast.
Yeah,
We're 3 miles inland.
So I'll go on a bit of an angle down. I want to go, say, near the coast, let's say 3 miles away.
So you're turning around and you're going back to the coast.
Well, yeah.
Just go
Okay, so
back a
you'll-
mile. Just go back 1 mile. We're
1
gonna
mile's
put the
not
ship
far
down.
enough.
1 mile's
Okay, you turn around, you go back, and you go back 3 miles, and you go back to the coast. Okay, so you're now on the coast. What do you want to do?
All right, we'll bring it down.
Okay, so the ship is now coming out of the air. Okay, so it's dropping down to the ground, at which point ropes will be dropped out so you can get off of the Ratscallion. Are you leaving the Ratscallion in the water on the coast or up in the air?
Do we wait until morning?
Sally can take it up 10,000 feet.
Okay, so you want the ship to be at 10,000 feet. Kagera's asking if you can wait until morning.
We just set out.
But it's night. We just sailed all day.
It's late in the day, yeah.
Yeah. Night is the best time to travel.
Well, we're
Okay.
we're also being drawn right now still, I believe, right?
Yeah, we gotta go now.
You
All right,
ready?
let's
Okay.
Let's go.
It's like she was rolling on
Kagero, what's your deal? Do you need hit points or what's wrong?
No, not at all. I just thought it was nighttime. It's all good.
So if Drakuk was just looking out his window, he would have seen a flying ship stop about in the sky, and then turn around and go the opposite direction.
Sounds about rat style.
Oh, there he is. Okay, let's go and find a hiding spot.
Zildjian, are you protected from charm?
Flip the words.
Good question, and probably not. I would say no.
Robert, can we exchange some
Oh,
items?
I love setting up the boards.
Okay, I'll wait. Kagero, are you protected from charm?
Let me just check my sheet.
Still checking the sheet.
My God.
No,
Hello?
I'm only protected by a strong save and the will to not hurt my friends.
Yeah, okay. I'm not good with that.
Go on, grab the other one. Who's on well?
Marcel, did you take that microphone along with you?
Yeah, I'm using it right now.
Ah. What are you using it for?
Just to talk to you guys.
You,
Don't I sound great?
You should donate that to Robert's place.
I thought you were buying an audio interface with a mic for like $100.
Oh, I could. I thought you were donating that one. That's why I haven't sealed the deal yet.
Oh, I see how it is. I see.
Okay, I'll pick that one up from work.
I don't think you should do anything until you talk to Jordan and Moto.
Okay.
And then all you guys should be talking together. Coordinating.
Has anybody in our group ever done voice work?
Like strictly voice work?
Yeah, like voice acting or radio training or something like that.
Nope.
No?
Why do you ask?
Because we need somebody to do voiceovers on YouTube videos.
I did a little bit of that. That's why I bought this mic, but I was not trained by any stretch. It was more of a hobby.
Okay.
Yeah, Marcel's got a pretty buttery voice. I'd listen to him.
That lilty elven gay voice into something manly.
It's kind of nasally.
Yeah, he's a little adenoidal.
I tell inmates to go fuck their hat on a regular basis. Does that help?
That certainly does help.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Now he's using his sexy voice.
Yeah, he just lowered it by 2 octaves there.
It's like from Infinity Wars. Why are you talking like that? What do you mean? I always talk this way. No.
So it's not likely that this is a god since I'm being drawn.
Or maybe
Uh,
to the
Not
heart of it.
likely. How powerful do you think your
Pretty
it
damn.
is? Yeah, right. Okay, plan of attack.
Plan of attack.
Hostile. We don't go hostile. We go hostile.
I think this
Friendly.
is
100% hostile intent.
friendship that we're about to forge with Drakak.
Ultimately, we want to capture him, right? We don't want to kill him.
No, we want him to be our friend.
I agree with that. Initially.
We can start that way. We'll see how far we get with that.
He can be our friend, other than just asking him and being nice.
Well, the problem will be Eretenzar will be speaking for us, so usually it starts out well and then ends in a battle. Eretenzar, if it goes south right away, you're in charge of using your mind powers to incapacitate him.
Okay.
Because I don't think any of us are any good at the capturing type moves.
Okay.
But I think a long-term project should be some type of disguise and voice disguise.
I am who I am.
No, a more efficient long-term project would be stealing the tongues from his staff and letting us use it.
Yeah. Just tying him up.
Yeah. Stuff him in a backpack.
No, we're not talking about Namor.
Namor again, yeah.
Namor. How far are you away from that permanent levitate?
Getting close. Getting close. I feel very light on my feet now.
That'll be real nifty. You should figure out a way to speed it up and slow it down so you can.
Well, but it's a permanent levitate. It's not a permanent fly. So does that mean someone has to have like a rope around you to pull you along?
No, levitate immediately above the ground at walking speed.
Oh, okay, good work. What if we need to run to get away from something?
That's what I mean. He needs the power to be able to speed it up and slow it down.
We need to have a rope around you.
Now I'll have to put some more time into it to make it running speed.
It'd be like a
But what
little balloon.
Who's running speed? Yours or like? There won't be much difference between your walking and running speed, I don't think. It'll be a shuffle. The floating shuffle.
If I'm looking to get out of somewhere, I'm teleporting away. I'm not running.
Good call.
Yeah. The Isles of Sar.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it? Dolmath, right?
Dolma.
I thought I heard Dulmas. M-A-S.
Nope. Dolma.
That was just his lisp.
I see.
I didn't see any references on any maps that I recognized in my mind.
No, we are in uncharted territory, my friends.
Okay. All right, you have landed, or you're all now off the Rapscallion.
Can I cast?
Okay, so, just hold on, let me do your sheet. Okay, so yeah, go ahead. What do you want to cast?
I want to cast a blur into contingency.
Okay, casting blur into contingency. Go ahead. First of all, start by, this is a permanent contingency slot.
That's correct, yes.
Okay, and so you can start by casting the blur spell and make your fumble roll.
Okay. Tawagato anata wa sono otoko o mimishita. Shit, did you see that guy? Yeah, 13.
Okay. Okay, and what is it? What is the blur going upon? Blur upon.
Upon drawing my weapon,
Okay.
my katana.
What is it? What is the contingency item in?
It's my. Let me just double check here. It's on my wakizashi.
How many points is that? I don't see it here.
It's not points. Or are you on the point system?
Wrong sheet. Yeah, I'm on points. It should be 4 points.
Illusionist?
It's a level 2 spell. Yeah.
Blur.
Level 2 blur.
It's no longer on the sheet.
Okay, there's so.
Okay, I got an old sheet then, maybe.
Okay, so there's no blur spell.
Okay, hang on. Let me go to my. Oh, okay, there. I see it. Okay, I can do the same thing or a similar thing using go behind for 6 points.
Okay, so he tries to cast blur, but he doesn't have the spell, so nothing happens. Okay, so she then goes and she's casting go behind. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be go behind upon drawing my kana. Koko soko nigazo o ido shimasu.
Okay, roll fumble roll and see if it works this time.
Okay, 16.
Okay, what
Six.
is the contingency on?
It'll be upon drawing my katana.
Okay. Anything else?
No, just that.
Okay, what did you want to do, Calamore? You were asking before.
No, I'm good. I wasn't. No.
Okay, I thought you were saying, and I told you I was changing the boards. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. A series perfume bloom to Zildjian.
Okay. One perfume bloom to Zildjian off of Calamore. Okay.
Thanks, Billy.
And then one.
Tell me where.
Hey, yeah. Where is the perfume bloom written down?
Front of the sheet, current effects under Mercury's blink, Mercury's good fortune.
Should not be under the front of the sheet. So move it to the items. It's not a current effect. It's an item.
The Mercury's blink?
No, the
Perfume blooms.
move those from there to the front of the sheet. I mean, to the items, to the herbs where you looked.
For your herbs?
Originally, that's where it should be because it's an actual item.
Where do you want it, Robert? Under herbs?
It has to be under your items. Anything that's an item has to be under items.
That's yeah.
Okay, so you're down to one then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one to this Japanese person I've never met. Kagero.
Thank you. And that's a perfume bloom.
Ceres perfume bloom. It should protect you from all forms of mind control, including charm.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Key.
Okay, what do you want to do? You're now off the ship. The ship has gone up to 10,000 feet. Sally is flying the ship.
I would suggest we might want to look for tracks around here. Devin, can you have a look and see if this the area that we're about to sort of venture inland is because it's nearby water, right? So they're probably using this as a water source. Maybe, I don't know, but
Using the ocean as a water source?
well, it's purposeful that they're on the coast. So I'm just saying that they might have reason to come here, so there might be tracks.
Okay, so are you going where Devin's being drawn?
Yes.
Okay, so Devin will take to the front. Okay, who's going next?
I'll go
Oh.
next.
Okay,
I'll go first.
okay,
I'll go next.
okay. Zildjian has Kagero basically taken over as lead assassin.
No, I'll go behind Kagero actually.
And then when you go, and she moves back.
Okay, this is not the time for this.
No, I'll go in front of Zildjian.
Okay,
Thank you, much obliged.
okay. So you begin to move the way Devon's being drawn, and you're saying you want for tracks? Sure. Okay, so use your coastal modifier and roll to find tracks. You mind it? The labor skills are the ones like that staff charger thing and things like that. Like that's what Kagero was asking for the other day that she heard, or no, Sealstein was saying that he heard that there was a staff charger spell.
Right, okay.
Like so are all of Legram's spells up right now, or what's the deal?
Everything is set.
Okay, so there should be a Legram staff charger. So what I would say is like don't be afraid to have work at Legram sheet. And for example, make sure that you're because that's because you guys have the saying, well, it's more Rory being difficult, but where he'll say, I sent him a show. Don't know why they're not up.
It's up. Yeah.
Okay, so the staff charger is up. Okay, good, thank you.
Didn't get the roll.
Okay, didn't get the roll for to find tracks. Okay, okay, so you're moving forward. You travel inland. You will travel for about a few miles inland. The sky is beginning to darken as night approaches. As you move inland, particularly you got 4 scouts, basically everybody except Aratenzar will see. Well, first of all, you will smell campfires. You will hear the sounds of an encampment, including horses and men's voices. And as you get closer, you can actually see a camp up ahead in the distance. I'm going to show you what you can see in 1 second. Just hold on.
Do we feel we've gone 3 miles in?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Probably not the best time to do that.
Doesn't matter. These are our friends.
I wonder what it sounds like when an Elithid sneezes.
Use your machine and see.
Do you have an olfactory gland? Can you smell?
No. No sense of smell.
Sounds like an elephant trunk.
What? I suppose it might be a little bit like the trunk of an elephant.
No, if you were to sneeze, if you sneezed.
Are you like fully clean, or would you have residue of the last brain you consumed?
I only cough. I do not sneeze.
Brain chunks going everywhere.
Okay. No, we shouldn't all go in here. In case they're hostile.
All right, let's send our big swinger in. That'll be it.
We need your tongues. You're definitely gone.
All right.
That thing gets me once in a while.
Okay. So as you are approaching, this is the visual that you will get. Don't put yours on, Bernard, until I tell you to. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so as you approach, you can smell an encampment. You can hear an encampment. From up ahead, the sound of horses, male voices, etc. What do you want to do?
Well,
Okay, you two,
whispering. Aratenza, are we attempting to parlay, or are we assuming they're enemies?
We will parlay.
Well, why don't we send one of the shapeshifters up as a bird to get a little bit of a closer view of what's going on there before we do anything?
Not a bad idea.
Do I get any rest for traveling on the ship all day?
You will, during the day, you can rest for 12 hours.
Is that riding or resting?
That's resting, sitting resting on the ship.
Okay, thank you.
So this is night right now?
It is night. It is gathering dusk. Okay, what do you want to do?
Devin, do you have the power to do that? If you can, then that's what I would suggest that we do. The rest of our group can back off just a little bit and wait for you to return.
Sure.
I would go as an owl, probably.
Yes.
Best night vision.
I'll shift to an owl.
Okay, Devin's going to shift form into an owl.
Megro, did you rest to gain psionic points?
Yes, 36 psionic points.
Okay, 150?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, so take off the initial score and an hour of maintenance.
Yep. I'll fly around and scout.
Okay.
Try and estimate numbers.
Okay, so Devin will take to the air. This is what you can see. Okay, so everyone is holding back, waiting for Devin to return.
Yeah. I'm hiding in shadows and going motionless and hearing noises.
I'll be doing the same.
I'll do the same, but I'd like to use, not really vision, but there's probably some scouts outside of these camps, so I'm going to be scanning the trees, the cover areas where I would hide to see if I can find any of the scouts. They're watchers, they're lookouts.
Yeah.
Those pine trees, both cops of those pine trees, even this bush right in front of us where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you see anything, let me know.
Can you go back, Robert, for a second and down to your left? Other way, to your left. Yeah, to that bush there. What? Is there something in there?
Do you want to go look?
Yes.
Yes, Calamar's going to look.
Yeah, I'll back him up.
He's flying as an owl anyway.
Yeah, in shadows, moving silently. And I'm just gonna move my take my katana out and just slightly move the grass, long grass. If I can see anything in there. Oh, okay. Fuck, I thought I saw something.
Paranoid.
Okay. Okay, so Devin will return to the group.
Which way is the wind blowing?
Okay, there's very little wind today. It's very calm.
I spotted about 20 men that are outside of the tents. They have some large dogs too.
Okay, that's important to know.
That's
What
a
else?
bad sign. Yeah.
I
What else?
spotted about 5 or 6 dogs. They have a lot of horses there. There's about 16 horses that I could count.
16 horses and 20 men. Okay.
There may be more.
I'd assume that large tent is where he is.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't spot that. That's a good call.
Now that you're out of owl form, you're still being you're being drawn. Yeah,
Do I feel like I'm being drawn to that large tent?
you're being drawn that way. Yeah.
Just FYI, Robert, I have dark vision, so I can see in the dark. So
Me too.
Eretenzar, you were talking about wanting to be friends with him. So what do you think should happen here?
You and I are gonna walk up there. I'm talking to,
Doesn't?
Jesus.
that fleshy blob over there.
You should have life detection on all the time.
I don't even have to worry about it.
Number 64.
Okay. So
Hold on.
Yeah, no, don't go anywhere. If you're
Give
gonna
us. What do you think? Six rounds, which that's out of game, but like 6 rounds for us stealthy people to get into position in case it goes bad.
Yeah.
so
What do you guys have as far as like mass things? Like
Nothing.
nothing?
113% hide in shadows.
Perfect.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
It's at night, so
I've got scrolls that do mass stuff.
plus I'm scentless, so the dogs don't concern me.
Until they start fighting.
Eretenzar, as far as your psionic powers are concerned, do you have the power to, I don't know, suggest? And no?
No.
Okay. So we're 100% relying on your charisma if this
Well, hold on though. What about your night vision? Like, if you see someone out there, can you contact them to find out who they are?
I can contact them and speak to them.
Like I'm saying, are they compelled to answer? So if you say, "Are you Draka?"
No, they're not compelled to tell me anything. Sometimes you guys confuse me with Namor.
He was so good. Okay, well, what's the plan then? If you want to parlay,
What are you gonna say? We gotta figure that out, right?
well, that's for him to decide. But let us get into position.
Well, yeah, but
That has nothing to do with us. I mean, whatever he's going to say, he's going to say.
I know, but that's also dependent on what we ask.
What? No, I'm not saying make contact. I'm saying Eretenzar and Devin. Well, Eretenzar wants Devin and him just to walk into the camp
Yeah, no, I realize that.
and try to be friends, whereas we just need to be in position. And
No,
if it
I know
goes,
that. That's
if it
already-
goes south, it'll go south. Like fuck, we'll know.
I know, but in terms of what we actually say to him, like what information are we after?
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
I don't know. What do you want?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, he has to make friends first.
That's what it's going to turn into, and then we're going to be
You gotta think, yeah, what are you gonna be?
mumbling and bumbling around.
What is this land? Who is your lord? Why are these dogs so fucking big? Like, I don't know. We have our suspicions, right? We have our Dwarf suspicions. So,
Right.
namely, we want to know where we are. I mean, the plain question asked, is this Middle Earth? Like, I don't know. Do they identify it as Middle Earth? I have no idea.
All I'm saying is we should just talk about it. We have a little bit of time before he goes in there.
Well,
I don't
you
think we have too much time.
know that you are the leader of these lands.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Go for it.
Okay, you guys go get ready.
Okay, so 6 rounds is what we're talking about.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so are you now split? Because after this time,
We're not splitting.
Yeah,
will
no communication.
okay, so who's going into which group?
The Japanese are going into, Devin and I are going into one group and the rest are going into another.
I don't think they're Japanese, but I don't think it really matters. But
Okay.
okay, so basically Devon and Eretenzar are heading off and leaving the other 3 behind. Okay, so Devon and Eretenzar, what are you doing?
Waiting.
No, the plan is waiting for us, yeah. We're gonna
Okay.
leave them behind.
You guys are
Yeah.
going to stay put.
Yeah.
Waiting for them to take position.
Okay, so once these 3 go, okay, so are you 3 leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Calamore and Kagero that I'm heading for
Okay,
that.
that's what I'm asking. Okay, so these 3 have now left. Okay,
Yeah.
so now there can be no more communication. Just hold on 1 sec.
Yeah.
He muted himself there, though.
Yeah, because he's talking to them now.
Oh, I see. I gotcha.
Because we're not part of that anymore, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna position myself on that hill, overlooking the whole camp.
I have a it's a radius invisibility.
Ooh.
Just be careful with us talking because they might still be able to hear us.
Oh, for sure they do.
Well, it might be annoying to them.
Agree.
I don't need the invisibility, but
Okay.
well,
What is your radius?
it's kind of cocky, but
10 feet, I think.
Yeah, take it easy there. 113 shadows.
well, it's probably higher because it's night out. But I mean,
Okay. Okay.
anyone can get seen at 1%, right? So or 5% or whatever. But I'm just saying,
I know. I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding.
you guys are shooters. So
Okay.
what I would
You 3 have now, okay, so you've seen those 2 are sitting in that location there. You 3 are moving away from them. What do you want to do?
Robert, can I get a little bit of a view of the
Yeah,
surrounding area?
just-
Because
Okay, well, you're not actually this close yet.
I want to cast a spell.
oh, okay.
You know the direction of the camp. Okay, first of all, Kagero stops. She drops down in the reeds, and she's casting a spell. What are you casting, Kagero?
Invisibility sphere.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Robert, I'm not waiting for her, and I'm moving off in shadows.
Yeah,
What?
I'm not waiting for that either.
No Mawari, Ninani.
No more communication then between you 3.
Only
Kagero has now been left behind. And okay, Kagero, are you now invisible?
Yeah, and
Okay, you are now invisible. So get that under your current effects. Okay, and by the time you're done casting that spell and you have made your fumble roll, you will see that Calamore and Zildjian have left. What do you want to do, Kagero?
can I catch up to them?
Okay, so you're turning around. Okay, Calamore and Zildjian. Are you guys trying to be hidden?
Yeah, moving
moving
in
in
shadows,
shadows.
moving and silently, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, Kagero. So they've slipped away into the shadows.
Okay, I will continue forward.
Okay, so you're like approaching the camp. You mean?
No, I'm gonna circle around towards the hill.
Okay, so you're
Direction. Headed off.
Okay, so you're going off to the other side. Okay, okay, Calamore and Zildjian. What do you 2 want to do?
I just want to look up at the camp.
You can see the fires burning. Yeah.
Can't see anything.
Yeah, I can't see anything either.
It shouldn't stop you from telling me what
Okay,
you're.
I'm moving where that big tent that I identified was.
Yeah.
I'm going to start moving in a direction towards that, but staying kind of trying to go shrub to shrub or bush to bush to stay in shadows.
Okay, so you're sneaking towards that main tent.
Yes.
What are you doing, Zildjian?
I remember seeing a really large hill. I'm going towards the really large hill, doing the same, moving in shadows silently, bush to bush.
This is not a matter of what you would have seen before because you're not yet. You heard stuff.
Okay.
You can see the camp from a distance. So, are you going with Calamore or not?
No, I'm not going with him.
Calamore is now on his own. Okay, so Calamore, you will make your way forward, and you will move. Okay, so you're trying to be in the shadows, and you're trying to go, and you're trying to go, and you're trying to sneak towards that tent. Okay, and Zildjian, you're starting to move towards the camp. You're also in the shadows.
Yep.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to that large hill.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to try to
Towards the back of it.
over to here.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. So you are sneaking there. Okay. I at this point need shadow rolls for Calamore and for Zildjian. So give me your shadows. First of all, straight up as a percentage, Calamore.
87.
And now add whatever you have to it. Anya.
113.
Okay, and so you're sneaking across there. Okay, and you are setless.
Yes, I am.
Okay, red. Holy fuck. Okay, you're moving across that way. Okay, and over to Zildjian. You are going towards the base of that hill. What is your shadows as a base percentage?
86 and then 104.
Okay, so 104. Do you have anything to be setless?
No.
Okay, so you are moving across.
I am
there.
scentless.
Okay, and you will move there. Okay, over to the invisible Kagero. Okay, so where do you want to go?
I'm continuing towards the hill that we had talked about at the beginning. It was around,
Okay.
the hill.
Sorry, where?
Around the pond there, or the swamp, towards the hill. It'd be on for my left from here.
So that hill there?
Yeah, exactly. The one right in the middle there, the big hill.
Okay, you will move in that direction there. If you want to have a chance to see Zildjian, you can roll percentile. That's up to you.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. You have to roll the other half of this percentage.
I rolled 8%.
Okay, I don't think. What did you say your shadows?
104 after the armor adjustment.
Okay. Okay, so you will move into that. You will be moving into that position there. Okay, you two are along that hillside there. Calamore is moving closer to that tent. You're in this copse of trees here. When you will see Eretenzar and Devon approaching the camp. Okay, you can now turn your camera on, Bernard.
Robert,
Yeah.
can you just let me know when we can have an action again? Because I might want to move again.
Okay, Devon and Eretenzar, as you two are coming forward, as you're approaching, getting to about that spot, you will hear a male voice call out something to you. Eretenzar, you can understand the language, and the voice is calling out, goes, "Halt! Who goes there?"
It is I, Eretenzar of the Concord Namor.
He goes, "Stay where you are." He goes, "We have visitors over here," and he will call that out, and then he will step towards you. Okay. In the meantime, do you wish any action from your location, Zildjian?
Yeah, I want to get on my like my stomach, military crawl up the back of that hill right to the top,
Okay.
and just peek my head over and stay in shadows, motionless.
Anything that you want to do, Kagero?
I will be just trying to use my vision to see anything.
Okay. So
To keep watch on.
okay,
yeah.
and you. I assume you know the duration of your invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay, and over to Calamore in
Right.
this copse of bush. What do you want to do?
Yeah, right now I'm good right there right now.
Okay, so you're halting in that position. You're about 20 feet away from where
Yeah.
Aratendar is. Make sure that your camera gives definitely a view of Calamore. Okay, make sure you see that. Okay. All right. Okay. So if there's any actions from the outside, you could let me know. Okay. Over to Aratendar and Devon.
We are travelers seeking backup.
Okay. Within a couple seconds, there are 3 other men have approached the camp. You will also over by that campsite there. You can see that a drum is now being beat. Boom, 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 and it will beat across the camp like that. There is movement in the camp. Okay, these 4 come forward, and this one will step past the original one who spoke to you, and he will say, "Well, it looks like you found him." He will say, "Who are you and what do you want?"
We are travelers from afar. We have heard that you are the one who controls these lands. We come with the offer of friendship and trade.
First of all, who exactly did you hear this from? And you didn't answer my question. Who are you and where have you come from?
I am Aratendar of the Concord Namor. I have traveled far from the west.
Under whose command?
Under my own command.
Why do you stay cowled like that? Why is your voice like that?
My voice is like this because this is how I can speak.
I'll remove my cowl.
Okay, you will see a gasp go through the 4 men as you pull back, and the tentacles are unleashed. There's enough of a reaction that from the campfire you will hear a male voice saying, "Bring whatever you have found to the fire." The man will, the one targeting will turn around. He'll go out. "Come with me." And you will be escorted into the camp where you can see that there are 2 men there that remain at the camp. They remain seated. I'll show a camera view so you can get a better view of what they look like. Okay, and this one speaks.
Robert?
Yeah.
While their backs are turned, I'll move to just in behind that tent that's right in front of me, in shadows. Right to there, yeah.
Okay, he will stand up, and he will say, "So what form of creature are you, my friend?"
I am commonly referred to as Illithid.
My goodness gracious. He will turn and he will say, "And who's your big friend? Is he a mute or can he speak? Is he your manservant?"
He is my manservant. He can speak, but not this language.
And where did you come from?
Far to the east.
Far to the east.
Yes, we have crossed the stormy sea.
Have you now?
We have.
And why? And what would lead such a strange creature as yourself to cross the stormy sea?
To see what is on the other side. It is but simple.
Simple, is it? I see. And you have come to this place in the wilderness, to my camp, in the evening. Why exactly?
We have heard that you are the lord of these lands. So we have come to strike a bargain.
I see. And what type of bargain would I be needing from you?
Well, perhaps we can acquire goods for you, or perhaps we can eliminate somebody for you. We are versatile.
Acquire goods for me. He will stand up from the campfire, and when he strides across, he looks very much like a warrior type. He will come across. He's got a big sword on his back. He will come forward, and you can see he seems to be trying to get a closer look at you. What did you say that you are?
Illithid.
Illithid. I've heard stories from across the Western Sea of the strange array of creatures that live there, but never in my wildest dreams would I have thought up one that looked like you. You say that you want to procure me goods,
Or procure goods from you, or we are also mercenaries for hire.
so you're common traders, but also mercenaries for hire.
Yes,
And does my band look like I need the likes of you and your dumb mute?
well, your band certainly does look like a strong group, but sometimes a little more finesse might be required.
Where did you get those ropes?
These robes originate from my people.
I would like to trade those ropes. I would like those ropes. As a gesture for our relationship and trade to come, how about you give me those ropes as a gift, or if you feel such, I will trade you something for them.
I cannot give you the robes, but I can give you this pearl, which will make you resist fire.
That's staff. Let me see that. What is that a brain on the end of your staff?
It is.
Let me see it.
No, I'm afraid I cannot part with my staff.
Cannot part with your staff. What other goodies do you have on you?
I have a present for you. A pearl that will make you resistant to the flames.
He'll say,
Yeah.
the pearl of fire resistance. He'll say, no. The cloak and the staff, please.
I'm gonna face.
Okay, all of a sudden Aratens are phases. Okay, so roll your phase. Doesn't even talk to me first. No, good. Okay, what do you need for your phase? And you have to be
16.
rolling. You have to be rolling in front of somebody.
16. Got it.
Okay, all of a sudden Aratenzar disappears. Okay, there's a big okay, they all jump back. You'll hear, actually you can't tell or understand the words that are being said. You'll see he will say something to you, and the men beside you will go to grab hold of Devon. Roll initiative, Devin.
Did I blink?
Roll initiative. There, +2 total.
Initiative on +1. 4 total.
Okay, I have a 5 total. So Devin will turn. Before you can do anything, 3 men will come forward and basically they're going to hold you. So they're making so their actions are to grab hold of you. What do you want to do?
Hello.
Okay. Okay. So 3 men will grab. Okay. So they got hold your arms here, hold your arm there. One's got the center of your back. Okay. So they're holding in that position there. They're saying things to you, but you can't understand exactly what they're saying. Okay. Do you wish any action? Do you wish any action, Calamore?
Yes.
Okay.
While this perfect distraction is going on, I want to move behind that big tent and go underneath and into the tent.
Okay. So you're gonna move across here.
Actually, I'll use a charge of Mercury's invisibility to make sure I can move under.
Okay, you'll go invisible. You'll slip past the dog that is sitting there. Drop down onto the ground. And I need you to roll your move silently. So go to figure out your move silently percentage.
It's the same, 113, because I have boots.
Okay, and then we're rolling the other half of that, red. Okay, so you will move to that point there. You'll drop down onto your chest, and you will slip underneath and into the tent. You will immediately see that it's a commander's tent. It's got an impressive looking bed. It's got a chest at the foot of the bed. It's got a small table set up, a place to eat.
Check the chest.
What's that?
Check the chest.
Okay, so you should now. So you could text me what you want to do.
Okay.
Okay, and in the meantime, do you wish any action? Okay, move your camera over so more you can see Stephen and Haruhisa. Or sorry, Stiljan and Kagero. Where's Kagero? Right here. Oh. Move the camera to the hill. Yeah, or you can just turn it. Okay. I'm saying that they need to see that, and as much as here, all the way over to the camera. Okay, is there anything that you want to do, Zildjian?
Yeah, I'm gonna begin preparing on the guy that Eretenza was talking to.
Okay.
This round. Actually, I'm gonna prepare on him and 2 of the guys holding Devin.
Okay, and what are you doing? So that means you're no longer laying on your chest. You're now up on a knee, so you can pull out and stretch your bow. Okay, what are you doing, Kagero? Kagero?
Yeah, I will be preparing on the big sworded man that was talking to Eretenzar.
Okay, so you are preparing so you're pulling back your bow from that position also.
It'll be a throwing dagger that I'll be getting cocked back for a throw.
Okay, so you're both preparing. Do either of you wish to fire?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, over to Eretenzar.
I'm going to maintain phase, use a round of invisibility, and move over to this area.
Okay, so maintain phase.
Yep.
Okay, cross off a round of invisibility. Okay. And that's everything. Okay, over to Devin. You're standing there. You held. You can hear lots of voices calling back and forth. They seem to be calling things at you. You can understand what they're saying. They are looking around. Some of them are coming into where Eretenzar was, swinging their hands through that space. Do you wish to do anything, Devin?
Yeah. In Shamarian, I'll say adios, amigos. I'll use my ring of blink. I'll go up here.
Okay, so it's a what do you mean a ring of charges? You mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of a sudden Devin will disappear. Okay, so Devin is gone. From everyone's position, you can see that it's causing more chaos in the group as they're trying to figure out where people have gone to. Okay, do you wish any action, Calamore? Have you sent me a text?
I sent you a text, yeah.
All right.
Of course.
I have no text coming through yet. Okay, over to Zildjian and Kagero.
I'm switching one of my targets off the leader guy who Airtenza was talking to and focusing on the guy behind him with the sword and shield. And I'm remaining prepared.
Why is that?
I'm switching my targets.
Why is that?
Because I don't want to kill him.
Okay, and not because Kagero's preparing them.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Okay, so you will switch your target. Do you wish to do anything, Kagero?
No, I'm going to actually stop preparing now that I've seen Devin blink out of there, and I'm going to be running around the back of the hill, whispering out, trying to get Zildjian's attention. Or trying to find Zildjian.
Okay, you can roll, you want low?
Okay. 34%.
Okay, so you can't see him, you're getting position, and you're just trying to whisper to him. Zildjian, you can make a roll to hear noises.
Okay. Yeah, 17%.
Okay, so you can hear her going.
Yeah, I'll say over here, quietly.
Okay, he will move, so you can now see where Zildjian is, Kagero.
Okay, I'll move quietly towards him.
Okay, and you're still invisible.
Yeah, so as I get close to him, he'll turn invisible too, once he's within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
Nice work.
Okay, what do you want to do, Aratenza?
I am going to remain invisible, move.
No text from you yet, Calamore, just so you know.
I sent it, 9:36.
Move to there and drop phase.
Okay, you are now invisible. Take off one more round to maintain phase and take off a round of invisibility. And tell me how many rounds of invisibility you have left on the robes.
I have 25 rounds of invisibility left on the robes.
Okay. Okay, so you're in that position there. Do you wish to do anything?
Yes, I'm going to contact him.
Okay.
Okay. Contact 9, got it.
Okay, you can go to your level 20.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Take off the initial score. Okay, do you wish to do, just hold on, and then what are you doing after that, Aratenza?
After that, I'm going to do a mind link with him.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, maintain.
So first, yeah, you're going to maintain contact. You're going to maintain
invisible.
Invisibility.
Okay, 5 and mind link. That's 8. 13. Okay, mind link. 13, got it.
Okay, take off the initial score of that. Okay, Calamore is in the room investigating until I hear. Okay, do you want to do anything? What do you want to do, Devin?
Yeah, that's fine. Mass sleep.
Okay, cross it off. Okay, what? Okay, so just hold on a sec. Okay, mass sleep has gone off. Okay, you will see among the group, maybe about a third of them seem to be dropping down onto the ground. Is something has hit them in several places. Voices are going up, and you can see some chaos in the camp. Some of them have jumped on the back of horses and they're riding horses through the camp. So there's a fair amount of chaos in the camp. Okay, so ignore the text. What are you doing, Calamar? So when you first go into the tent, what are you doing?
I don't know why you're not getting them. I'll put the spectacles on and check the chest for traps.
Okay, so at that point you would stop. The spectacles you keep where?
Backpack holding.
Okay, so you'll stop and you will unpack. You'll unpack your bag. So you have to first of all untattoo the backpack. So I'm going to take it around. Then you'll take it around to get the spectacles out.
It's tokenized if that makes it faster. But
it's the same thing. You'll put the spectacles on, and then with the spectacles on, what do you want to do?
Check for traps on the chest.
Okay, so you're dropping down in front of the chest. You're inspecting the chest for traps when you will hear the commotion increasing outside. But there's been commotion from the word go, but it just seems to be increasing. What is your percent to find traps?
106 with the spectacles.
Okay, you don't find any traps on the chest. The chest is locked.
I will open it.
Open it with what?
My lock picks.
Okay, so you will go into your backpack and you're pulling out your lock picks.
Yeah.
You will pull your lock picks out and you're now trying to open up the lock. Okay, so I've advanced you. I'll come back to you. What do you wish to do? Okay, so you can see people all of a sudden dropping. You don't know why in various places of the Camp Kigero. What do you want to do?
I will re-prepare on the.
Just hold on. I'm going to show you. I'll give you a view from your position there of exactly what you can see. Okay, just hold on. Okay, so that is basically your vantage point from where you are. What do you want to do?
I'm just going to be keeping watch, and if anybody comes near us, I'm going to prepare on them.
Okay, so you're staying put, watching anything coming at you. Anything that you want to do, Zildjian?
No, same thing. I just want to keep on, prepare on those that are staying upright.
Okay, so there's too much chaos. You're not preparing on anything this round.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, Eric Tenzer?
Maintain contact, mind link, and I'm going to speak.
Okay, so this is inside his mind, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so you're maintaining contact,
Yeah.
you're maintaining mind link, and you're maintaining invisible. So,
Yeah.
so first of all, start by taking off all of those. Okay, just hold on.
That'd be a great shot for the Instagram account. What a neat little encampment.
Okay, so that is the state of the camp at this point. Yeah, okay, so that's the state of the camp at this point, Kate, and you can now speak Eretenzer.
That was a rather unfortunate choice. I will give you one more chance to call your people back before we destroy you all. And perhaps we can start over.
Okay, let's halt there. Okay, over to Devin.
Go invisible.
Okay, so
Cardinal Stardust.
so you're okay. So that'll take your full round. Cross off 4 pouches of Argonal Stardust. Hand me. So hand me that thing and replace it with this. Okay, what do you want to do, Zildjian and Figaro?
I'm gonna start preparing on the 2 horse riders nearest to me and the bodyguard of the guy that was talking to Tenzar, the guy with the short sword and shield. With the
Okay, what do
white
you want to
cowl.
do, Figaro?
He's muted.
Nothing?
I'll prepare the nearest horseman there. That's kind of right on the crack of the board.
Okay. Okay. Okay, over to their rounds. Okay, they're all moving around, trying to figure out what is going. He responds to you. Send it on text. Actually, no, just hold on. Okay. Okay, Calamore, inside there, you can, as I say, there's still a ruckus going on outside there while you're pulling up the locks and picking the lock. Okay, do you wish any action, Zildjian and Kigero?
I'm going to switch one of my targets to the horseman that's approaching us.
Okay, do you wish to do anything, Kigero?
I will switch to that target as well.
Okay. Over to Devin.
I'll get my slingshot up.
Okay.
The dogs are still awake.
The dogs are barking, so there's a fair amount of barking going on. Okay. And they are.
None of them fell asleep.
We've mainly moved, so they're around here.
Okay, 3 shots. I'll do 50 points. We'll do one on this guy with the white rose, one on that dog, and one on the horse guy.
Okay.
Three. Should I roll for that or one at a time?
All right, okay, so from that position there, you're having to stand back and you're having to hurl these things as hard as you can from such a long distance away. So which one are you trying to fire at first?
The white road guy.
Okay, okay, so trying to hit there. Okay, from that distance there, you're gonna need a 16 to hit. Go ahead.
Plus 30. 18 on the day.
Okay, so you will shoot your first sling stock, your first sling stone, and you will hit him in the back. Okay, there is an explosion. What is the damage?
50.
Okay, so stance. Okay, so he gets hit, and you'll see him thrown onto his back there. Where's the next one going?
The dog.
Okay, fire. You're running 3. What's the number? 15. Okay, you will miss, and there's an explosion. Explosions begin to break out around there. What do you want to do, Aratenza?
Maintain, remain invisible, maintain mind link, maintain contact.
Okay, so take off across all of the spots. Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna make sure I'm not in the way of anybody running around in my area there, and I'm,
This witchcraft and wizardry so foul that you have never seen it before. Now,
Okay, your round's done at that point. Okay, over to Zildjian.
I am just holding this round on my 3 targets.
Okay, what are you doing, Harold?
I'm gonna whisper to Zildjian that I'm gonna go down to that rock that's down in front of me.
Okay. Yep. Good luck to you. I'll get your back.
Set off towards that rock.
Okay, Calamore inside the tent. Now you've heard explosions and massive flashes of light from outside.
Well, that sounds like a good distraction to keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay, so you've now got to the point where you can make your attempt to pick the lock. What is your percent? What's your chance to pick locks?
84 with the glasses, 104.
Okay, and the lock on here has got a difficulty of -20, so put yourself to -20. Do you have a plus 0% set of lock picks?
Yeah, just regular lockpick.
Okay, so you can make a attempt to open it up.
Okay. 79, yeah. 84 in agent.
Okay, so you've opened the lock. You are opening the chest.
Yep.
Okay, you will send a text telling you what you can see inside.
Okay. You haven't got any of my texts, so?
No.
Oh, it's fucked.
Try turning your phone off and on, Johnny.
Yeah, well,
7713881. That's your text, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I've sent an email. Tell me if you get it.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Okay, the camp reacts. Okay, over to year-round Devon. What do you want to do?
Partial shift. So that's still points.
Okay, so you're doing a partial shift to Great Winds. Declare your full action.
Get the wings and then fly over and up to about over here in the air.
Okay, so so you can make your roll. Okay, so you concentrate on the
6 on
wings.
the die, good.
Take off the initial score.
Initial 10.
Okay, and you'll lift off into the air. Okay, what do you want to do, Aratenza?
He didn't answer me that time? Okay. I am going to remain invisible. I'm going to maintain contact. I'm dropping Mind Link, and I'm going to insinuate him.
Okay, so first of all, maintain all of those things. Okay. And then insinuation. Are you keeping Mind Link?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not Mind Link. I'm
Okay,
dropping
Mind Link's dropped. Okay, so make sure everything's taken off. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll to make your mind, or your, this is an ego whip or an insinuation? What are you doing?
Insinuation.
Insinuation, go ahead.
Got it.
Okay, so you've stunned him for 1 to 4 rounds?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure everything is off. Okay, over to Kagero.
How far down have I made it?
Okay, so you told Siljan that you were going to do that last round.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go this round.
Okay, you want to come to this rock,
Exactly, yeah.
and you want to be whereabouts do you want to be?
Probably right in behind the rock in the bush there.
Okay, you will move to there.
Can I be on the other bush?
Okay,
Sorry.
okay. What do you want to do, Zildjian?
I'm gonna hold my position. My targets have kind of moved on, so
I don't need to know your reason.
okay.
Okay, what do you want to do? Okay, Calamore, you're inside. I'm going to send you a text.
I sent you one back.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so respond to that. Okay, roll.
Minus 20.
Yeah, no, straight up.
Well, yeah. 71. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's what you're doing there. Okay, what do you wish to do, Devin?
I think I already had. Didn't know.
No, it's okay, so you move like that. They are there. You see these ones coming underneath you here. Okay, okay, what do you want to do, Devin?
Another partial.
Okay.
The partial raspberry.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so have you declared your full action?
Yeah, I want to fly a little lower now and do the breath attack down this way.
Okay, and just so you know, Aratenza are not actually there, right? Just so you know. Obviously, You don't know where he is. I've just put him off to the side. He's in there. Zildjian's somewhere. They're not, so just so you know, you are in a situation where you don't know.
I don't see anybody
Well,
else.
you wouldn't see just because they're all invisible. Okay, so you've done the shape. So first of all, take off the score for the last round, right? Take off the initial score. Okay, so are you breathing?
Yeah.
Okay, were you breathing?
Well, I was flying and going down this way. I'm going to blow it down this way.
Okay, so you're coming across here and you're going to breathe. Okay. Chance. Like that. 50-50. Okay, you got a 50-50 shot of hitting Eretenzar. Okay, so Eretenzar, you're going to roll percentile here.
Okay.
Okay, so you would have no idea that any of this is happening. All of a sudden, whoop, and a massive sand attack gets hurled down into the center of that camp there. It's just all a matter of whether you get hit by it or not. Okay. There's about 50 equal space that you could be or not be. So do you want to roll high or low?
I want to roll low.
Okay. Okay, hold right there. Okay, so you are hit. Okay, so you will blast in here. You come in, but it does hit Eretenzar. The damage is 500. Save for half. Okay, so it is a save for half, right? So you can make a saving throw versus external physical Eretenzar.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
True. Natural 20 will save you.
Where the heck is my D20?
Right, 8 in the box.
Am I?
15.
Okay, so you do save. So you do 250 off of one hit. Eretenzar it's almost like being hit by a horrible sandstorm breath that basically feels like it's drying out your skin. Actually, and not that it's going to matter, but you would actually suffer additional damage because you're a moist creature, but I assume you're going to heal in a round. But just so you know, it's particularly bad for you because you're a moisture creature. So boom, it hits there. You are blasted back into the trees. Down, you face horrible because all the moisture's just been drawn out of you by the sand wind, but it's hammered the camp. So it's come down. Calamor, you have been struck inside the tent. As the tent is hammered, all of a sudden it's like a windstorm comes smashing into the side of the tent, knocking everything off and away and sending everything rolling. So give me a saving throw, Calamor.
Tumble escape or not?
Not, and there's nowhere to tumble escape in that situation. No idea that it's coming.
Magical?
It is not magical. No. Make a save versus external physical.
60.
Okay, so you do save. So Calamar, you lose 250 off of one hit.
The tent doesn't give me any protection.
No.
Not
against
call.
Not some claw.
Good fucking work.
So the tent is sent flying and rolling off. Calamar is sent out,
You fucking kidding.
tumbling from the tent.
Minus 121? Or minus 119?
Is that what I meant, Sheldon?
I think so, yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so whoop, a sandstorm comes smashing, funneling through the center there. Do you wish any action, Kagero or Zildjian?
I will be preparing on the big sworded man who is, I think, stunned in the middle of this camp right now.
Okay, we just got hit by the sandstorm. Okay, what do you want to do, Zildjian?
Oh man, I'm gonna start preparing on that guy heading to his horse, about to get on there, and the horse rider riding off towards the other group of horses.
Okay, Okay, so so in the gathering darkness, it's now visibility is being reduced by the sand.
Okay.
So the whole area is making it rather hard to see. There is undoubtedly chaos below. Okay, what do you wish to do, Devin?
Drop the Razoranic, maintain the wings.
Okay, so maintain the wings. Okay.
Switch back to my slingshot.
Okay.
One on this horseback. This one. And that one.
Okay, so you're shooting at 3 horse riders.
And I'll do 100 hit points again.
And you took off the 150 from last time?
Yeah.
Okay, so now cross off 300 points. Okay, shooting at that rider there, trying to hit the riding horse. Take a shot.
No negatives on that.
Right here. Oh, there's there because he's riding, but you just gotta roll your dice and add 3 points. Okay, so you'll throw down to a miss. Okay, and you're firing where else? Over there.
This
Here.
one.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Okay, you miss.
And
And over there.
switch those.
That's a 1.
It's a 1.
Okay, so you're gonna throw it.
I'm switching dice.
So you have. It's not for the fire. So okay, so give me a fumble roll.
61.
Okay, so 61 on a fumble is going to be 4 breaks into the sling. Okay, so so you want to what?
Plus 3.
Plus 3 total. Okay, so you have a 50% chance of saving the sling. 50% are under.
26 or 29.
And it's protected against how many breaks?
The sling is protected against 8.
Okay, so take off. What did I say? 6. No, 61. Hold on, did I say 6? No, I said.
I think
I think
it's
it was
4.
61 is 4. Take off 4. Okay, so and the piece will be thrown like that backwards out and land there. Boom. Okay. Okay, so those 3 have gone off kind of in random directions, so the explosion's going off all.
It's hard to aim when you're
over the
flying.
place. Okay, over to Ertenzar.
Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna try and remain.
Hold on, because first of all, you were down on the ground. Let me check your state of mind.
Yeah.
It's not a 1, so you do have prone psionics, right?
Yes.
So which of them? So what are you maintaining?
I'm remaining invisible.
No, when it comes to psionics.
I am maintaining contact.
Okay, so take off the points to maintain contact.
Okay.
And now, do you have prone item?
Prone item. I don't think I have that one yet.
Okay, so you cannot go invisible when you're on the ground because you don't have prone item. So you become visible. Do not take off a round of invisibility. Okay. Okay, so throwing back into the trees here, you are now visible. Okay, so you've done that now, and then do you wish a healing action?
Yes, I'm going to use a full heal out of my staff.
Cross off the full heal, put your hit points up. Okay, what do you want to do, Calamore? You're in the chaos after the windstorm. What do you want to do?
Full heal out of the holy symbol of Mercury.
Okay, full heal out of the holy symbol of Mercury. Okay, so cross that off and put Calamore's hit points back up. Okay, what do you want to do, Kiara? Hard to see in the camp.
Okay, I'm gonna push forward into the camp and I guess start.
Where you can see the breath hit. You can see there's death and a little bit of movement. People are moaning, dying. It seems to be what's happening. That's basically what you're seeing from that zone.
Okay, I want to move towards the camp and see what I can find, like kind of searching around.
Okay, so you'll move through the dust and you'll see people down on the ground dying. They look like their skin, places where their flesh is being just basically dried and then opened up and split. So it looks like their skin has almost been sandblasted from their body. As you move through there, what do you want to do? What do you want to do, Zildjian?
Good God, waiting for the dust to settle. I can't see anything from up here.
Okay, so you're sitting in that situation there. Okay. Okay, over to your rounds. What do you want to do, Devin?
Three more shots.
Okay. What do you want to throw?
Just dogs left.
What are you doing?
No.
What are you doing? Quick, going once?
I can see Aratenzar over there.
No, not really.
He's visible. No.
Why? Yeah, but there's dust and debris.
No,
everywhere.
no. Three more shots. No, the dogs.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay. How much are you? How much
50.
are you? Okay. So 50 points each. So first of all, take off 150 points. Okay. And then just roll 3 20s.
Just 3.
Yeah. Okay. You will hit one. Yeah. So you hit one of them. Okay. So you will kill one of the dogs by hurling that down. Maintain the wings. Okay. What do you want to do, Aratenzar?
I'm going to get up.
Okay. Roll initiative. Are you getting up, Calmore?
He's muted.
Okay. Roll.
Sorry, yes, before he answers.
Okay. Okay, so you will get up, but you lose your round as you pull yourself to your feet there. Aratenzar, maintain whatever sonics you still have going. Are you trying to maintain with that guy down there? Because you have lost contact.
Yeah, then I'm not going to maintain.
Okay, so there's anything to maintain. Okay, okay. So Calamore, you can pull yourself to your feet. Just hold on 1 second. Go to Calamore's sheet.
Okay.
Calamore, reduce your boots to 75%.
Okay.
Reduce your gloves from 58, or is that 52? Take 25 off of 52. Your gloves are at 27. Take 3 pluses off your armor from 97 to 94. Drop your shin plates from 28 to 25, and your belt from 28 or from 35 to 32. Those things, and then make the adjustment to your armor class.
-9.
Aratenzar, go to your cloak and drop. Actually, just let me quickly see your sheet. Okay, so the cloak dropped by, or sorry, the belt dropped to 75. Cloak to 75. Anything else? Satchel to 75. Is there anything else that I need to kill? Armor, cloaks, robes, that basically covers everything. Yeah. So just drop each of those.
That covered everything.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. So you're on your feet, Calamore. What do you want to do?
I can't even fucking comprehend right now. So just
Okay, over to Kagero. So you're in the chaos there. Over to Kagero and Zildjian.
I don't know. What's the situation with this dust? Is there still a lot of dust in the air, or can I make out any figures, or from my vantage
Okay,
point?
so that's your situation that you can see.
Okay.
So basically, as things start to clear, we'll assume that you can see what you can see on the camera.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna make my way down in shadows towards that rock that Kagero was at before.
Okay, you'll move down to there. What do you want to do, Kagero?
Okay,
Pause for a second. I don't think I'm invisible. I was only invisible because of Kagero's sphere of invisibility.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, what do you want to do, Kagero?
I want to use 1 round of blink per day from my hair tie to blink to the dog that's across the camp from me approaching Calamore. Not that way. Yeah, that one.
Okay. And then what do you want to do?
Go for the assassination.
Okay. So you can. So the dog is at level 5.
What's the date? April 20th?
Yep.
Okay.
And you will become visible after you assassinate?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when I draw my sword, it's going to activate this contingency, which I think will go into my current effect until I snap my fingers.
Okay.
So at level 5, 54 plus 20. Okay, 74 purple, 14%, and second one, 70%.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
2 of them.
You kill the dog. Okay. Okay. What do you want to do? Give me 1 second. Okay. Over to you. Over to Devin.
I'll switch to bow.
Okay. Okay. Your bow's out. Do you want to do anything?
Just 2 shots, 1 on each dog.
Okay. Go ahead.
What's the 10 on this? That's 21 and 16.
Okay. You'll 16 will just barely hit the dog. So you hit each of the dogs. Okay. Give me damage. Saving throw for the first dog. And what's the damage?
19.
Okay, first dog saves. Second dog saves. So both dogs have been wounded with arrows. Okay, so I make sure the arrows are crossed off. Okay, what do you want to do, Calamore?
nothing right now.
Okay, what do you want to do, Zildjian?
Oh God. Are there any dogs that are not wounded that I can make out?
That's more.
Difficult to tell, or
I don't know. Can you see any dogs that are?
yeah. Well, okay. I have a kind of wacky idea here. I have this bear claw from the clan of the cave bear that gives me permanent speak with animals.
Okay.
So I'd like to try to call one of those pooches over and.
Okay, so you're starting to. So you're able to speak to. So you're calling. You're standing there, coming out and calling the dogs to you. Okay. If you can roll your charisma or under divided by 2, the dogs will instinctively run towards you.
Oh my God, this is gonna be tough. Here we go. Come on, Poochie. No, 14.
They don't respond. Okay. Okay, and they're basically running around the chaos and the debris and the moaning and the dead, mainly going to their master, who's down here. And okay, over to Ertenzar.
Just going to stay here and wait for this dust to clear.
Okay, it's basically clearing. What do you want to do, Kagero?
I will snap my fingers to use the go behind that just went off and go behind those 2 dogs, doing a spread assassination on each of them.
Okay,
Jeez.
go ahead.
Sorry, Poochie.
Fucking dogs are getting what they deserve.
Okay, 74 purple, 38, yeah. And on the other one, 40.
Okay. Okay, you'll cut down the two. Okay, the dogs are killed.
Wow, that's a little more
Okay.
killing than I usually like to see from my group.
Wow. Okay, over to Zildjian.
Oh, just standing dejected.
Here, boy. Here. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, so there's not a lot of. Everything is. The enemy's not moving.
Our land
I want- I want to search that guy that the dogs were just
One more round.
coming to.
You want to what? Sorry.
Search the guy that the dogs came to here, their master.
Okay.
So that's great. We learned nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, we sure didn't.
I think he's
Wow.
Oh, the guy up there. He's just watching everything.
We learned that Dragaka liked our captain's robes and staff.
He sure did.
He wasn't very nice about it.
Do we feel the need to speak with him at all?
Well, is he still alive?
No, but I can speak with him.
Oh, well then, yes, of course.
What do we want to find out from him?
If he regrets not listening when he
All right. Well, this isn't the kind of situation where you would talk to him to teach him a lesson because nothing further is to be.
I know. It would be good if we could learn some stuff that
Where we are, what his his group, maybe his religion,
we have a master.
You got 20
all that type of stuff.
Yeah, the thing is, if I'm talking to him,
So you can tap one, but then
I'll find the rope on the horses and stuff.
doesn't necessarily compel him to answer or be favorable.
What's that say again?
If I were to take the time to speak with him, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that he's going to be in a favorable mood.
these two are so much.
Oh, okay. He'll still be himself.
Okay, I'll
Right.
go find some more rope after.
Moderately more pissed off now that he's dead.
Probably,
Take
yeah.
the weapons.
Now, if I were somebody who could offer vengeance to the person who killed him, that's when this speak with dead would probably come in more handy.
Right.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Did I find anything on the big sworded man or the master of
Well,
these?
yeah, we should probably just do a search them quickly, right?
Well, not even quickly. Let's search this camp and see. Maybe we can turn up some, intelligence as far as like maps or I don't know.
Everything's blown all over the place. So yeah, we're gonna start gathering this stuff up.
We will take his head back to that village, though, and offer that as a gift to them.
Well, that's assuming that they were under his oppressive rule.
Oh yeah, impressive.
They might have looked at him like a father figure. You never know.
We know room.
Father! Oh my God!
Our Lord!
Jeez, we really know how to do it, eh, guys? Well, I'm gonna start going through the stuff, searching the bodies, searching tents.
Bodies, boys.
I'm gonna shapeshift into a dog and run over to Zildjian.
No, not the right time or place, Garo.
Female, you can search the bodies too.
Sorry, pal.
Okay,
I'll go over to them and let them know that I have 2 prisoners tied up. They're asleep.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing.
They're asleep.
Oh, good. I am hungry.
Really? How many men's do you fucking have? And tell me why I shouldn't fucking kill you right now.
Whoa, what's the problem?
I'll give you one more fucking chance to answer that. And then you're fucking
What's
dying.
the fucking problem?
Okay, I'm blinking behind him.
okay.
I'm invisible.
Okay, so you're trying to find him. You can hear his voice, but you're trying to find him. You can't see him,
Blind
Calamar.
fighting?
Yeah, he's not. His voice is far enough away that he's not close enough to blind fight.
I'll blink to him.
So you're calling from that position there. His voice is coming. You're calling at him, and you guys are calling at each other. His voice is coming from over by the horses. What do you want to do?
I'll blink there and go blind fighting.
Okay, so you'll blink to the area. So first of all, I need you to give me a hear noises roll. So you're rolling hear noises. Okay, what is your percentage?
51.
Okay, so roll. What's on the dice?
75.
Okay,
75.
so you move into the general area, and you will, and then are you attacking?
I'll go blind fighting.
Okay, so you need to roll a percentile dice for me to happen to get close enough to happen when you swing to happen to be in the area. So what I need you to roll in that situation, just based on the general area, you need to roll 20% or under.
49.
Okay, so you move in the area, and what are you swinging with?
The longsword.
So you're turning your dagger into a longsword. You're going to use the swing into a longsword.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll use one of your swings to turn it into a longsword, and then what would be 3 swings? You'll swing in the area. Okay, what do you want to do, Devin?
Partial shift.
Okay,
So when
okay, so okay, now give me. So declare your full action.
I'm just gonna fly up and
Okay, so you're going to go wings and what?
say,
Okay, no, no.
what's the problem?
Okay, so you're saying what the fuck's the problem? Okay, so you're speaking as you do it. So you can roll for the partial shift. Yep. Okay, take off the score. Okay, so you can hear the wings, Calamore, and you hear him talking to saying what's the problem, and you generally know approximately where he is, and he's going up into the air. Can you bring that up about another 20 feet for me? Another 4 inches up. Good, thank you. Okay, well, what do you want to do, Calvert?
Blink behind him again.
What's that?
Try to blink up to where I hear those wings.
So you're blinking into, okay, so that's going to put you up into the air, and then you're going to start falling down, right? Okay, so.
It's okay. I can fall distance.
Now, when you blinked over here, what did you use to blink when you came over here? A charge?
A charge. Yep.
Okay,
Two left.
let's take it off.
I had 3, so I should have 2.
Okay, so now you're going to blink into that area and take a swing and use blind fighting.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Blind fighting first.
Did we lose sound or something?
Okay, what do you want to do, Zildjian? Anything?
No. I'm just.
Anything, Kagero?
Yeah, I'm going to be making my way over towards the horses.
Okay, like walk, so that means you're walking towards the horses?
Like towards where this commotion is happening. I'm going to be moving towards it.
Okay, but you're not giving me any speed that you're moving, so I'm going to assume that you're walking?
Yeah, like I'm not running there, but as they're yelling back and forth, I want to be encroaching on what's happening.
Okay, all right, so you blink up into the air, and then so roll your blind fighting, Calamore.
5%.
Okay, so Calamore blinks from his position. Okay, blinks from his position there up into the air. Okay, for a brief second, okay, Devin, all of a sudden, Calamore blinks beside you, and he's swinging. What do you want to do for your defensive action?
Dodge.
Okay, you can roll your dodge. What kind of attack are you doing, Calamore?
2 double damage under haste.
Okay, so 2 double damage. So you mean under speed swing, because haste is
Speed swing. Sorry, speed swing. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so you're going to use speed swing. Okay, so you can swing twice. What does it take to hit you, Devin?
21.
21 to hit. Go ahead.
Double ones.
Cool. Okay.
It's okay. Sheldon, front of the sheet. 2 Mercury's good fortunes will go off.
Okay, cross off 2 Mercury, good fortune. Okay, you can say again.
Nope. Mercury's talk to me. I'll fall to the ground and go.
I don't think you have a choice, right? Because the ones replace swings.
Oh, okay. Do I not have a choice?
No, you just gotta. I mean, you can choose. Hold that down. You can choose not to use Mercury's good fortune.
Yeah, I will not.
Okay, so those are
It's a sign. Sign to me. My mistake.
All right, so give me your first fumble roll.
1 moment. 74.
74 is break weapon, 6 breaks.
It's unbreakable.
Okay, and okay, and then roll for the other one.
64.
64. Okay, your weapon is no longer unbreakable. Cross off the unbreakable off of the weapon. Okay, so once you're in the air and you swing, do you have any way, or do you drop?
I'm just gonna drop.
Okay, so that means you're dropping down. You are dropping down 50 feet. How far can you fall without damage?
29.
How many, sorry?
29.
Okay, so you're dropping 21 feet through the air. So that is 3d6 damage off of Calamar. Take off 9 points straight off.
Armor.
No, the armor doesn't, because it's your legs and muscles and shit. It isn't the armor. You're not dropping off onto your body. Okay, so because you're probably on your feet, I assume. Yes, you are. Okay, so you land hard onto your feet. What do you want to do, Deborah?
We just roll.
Okay, well, what is this roll?
Usually.
Okay, just hold on. Back to you, hold on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Lil Na Nu Amin Naia.
Okay, and make sure it's crossed off. Okay, and maintain the wings. Okay, over to Eretenzar. Are you texting me something, or are you reacting? Which one?
What's that?
Okay, just hold on. Okay, what do you want to do, Zildjian? Zildjian?
Yeah, can I see Eretenzar?
Yeah, Eretenzar is back over here beside the debris here.
I'm going to just call over to him and say, Captain, you might want to say something or intervene. Otherwise, you could be short crew members here.
Okay, well, anything that you want to do, Figaro?
I'm just going to continue to move in. Close.
Okay, okay, and over to Calamar.
I'm hitting my pendant. I'm out of here.
Okay. Calamar will... So the pendant, and using the pendant to go where?
Wherever it goes. Back to the cave.
Okay, to the cave? Yeah. What was up his ass? Okay, so, okay, yeah, he's gone. Okay, so Calamar's now off, so he's gone.
Well, he obviously was pissed off that you chose that particular situation to
So maintain the wings.
Yeah, I'll land.
right?
Okay, so maintain one more time. You broken contact, or are you breaking contact, Eretenzar?
Yes.
Okay, contact's broken. Okay.
Is anybody wounded?
Okay,
my heart a little bit.
So what was with Kellamore?
Well, he hung up. He dropped right off the call.
No, he went to the cave.
Yeah, but in out of game, he hung up. He's off.
Yeah, I would force him to do that. He has to be gone.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's no mystery, right? Like, you don't really have to ask the question. You shouldn't have to ask the question why he's pissed off.
Well, actually, Devin's response would be, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I didn't see him anywhere on the field there. I saw all enemy.
Yeah, so I mean,
Here,
there could be
Tenzar
an
was there.
assumption now.
That was
So
invisible.
I thought
he would be learning now.
phased.
So he's
No, no.
learning now that he hit people, right?
Okay, regardless of Callamore being in the tent, Eretenzar also was just in your vicinity. You had no idea if any of us were in that
I
area.
thought he was phased, so I didn't see any of us near there, so I took them all out. I had no idea Al Kellamore was in the tent. What was he doing in the tent?
Well, he was trying to learn stuff. But I mean,
He was supposed to be coming up facts, wasn't
yeah, he is a thief ultimately,
he?
and
Is that an excuse?
part of his MO.
You say by
Anyways, we can basically summarize. He was very upset that he got hit by your friendly fire, ultimately. Intentional or not, and culpable or not, that was why he was mad.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
people
Yeah.
get hit on the field all the time.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And
Alright,
so,
I don't go swinging at the person who fucking hit me.
no, I know, and you've been hit tons of times, and I have, and we all have. But I guess if he were here now, he would probably just ask that you try to be more careful going forward. And that's what we'd all ask. But anyways, he's not here, and I think we just move forward.
He was supposed to be watching our backs, so I don't know what the hell he was doing in the tent.
Nevertheless,
But anyway,
he was
I really don't care if he's
beside the tent invisible.
really
But we
don't.
have prisoners, and we have a lot of stuff to search here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to one of these. They're tied up, are they?
Yes. But they're in a heavy sleep.
All right. I'm going to eat one of them.
Okay, Tenzar walks forward and he moves forward, drops down, and he sucks the brain out of one of the men.
Eat the less important looking one.
Should we just release these horses?
Well, we might want to ride them back to the coast.
Well, we only need a few. There's a lot of them here.
True. Yeah.
Okay, so you are searching the camp.
So how does that zombify work, Eretenzar? Can you communicate with him, or did we establish that or not?
Yeah, I have a speak with dead. All I'm going to do is talk to him then, and he's probably going to be pretty angry.
But we still have one alive prisoner, right?
We still have one alive prisoner in a deep sleep. Thank you, Devin, for grabbing a prisoner for me.
No problem.
I mean, you were really ultimately very effective. Killed everyone, got prisoners.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, I saw the up through. They were all bunched up over there, so I took it.
Okay, as you go through the various little pouches and small little safe keep boxes of the various men, and gathering up rings, golden teeth, pieces of jewelry, actual coinage. You can tell the coinage, you can't read it, and you've never seen it before. It looks totally foreign, and there's a head on there of a man, but you have no idea who it is. The total that you'll get off them is about 20,000 copper pieces. The tent has been destroyed and strewn apart in various places. The most interesting thing out of the tent is a chest. Looks like a footlocker. that is thin enough and long and rectangular enough that it's carried on the side of a horse. Looks like inside there's a few items still in there. There was some linens. There was a dagger that you find laying on the ground, and it is a plus. It is a +1/+6 dagger.
Wow.
It is heavily engraved with what appear to be canine imagery, or dogs, war dogs, and wolves are all over it. It looks like a very old. It looks like a very old dagger. Hold on, I'm just seeing what else was in the chest. Linens. There was a fur in there. There was a leather pouch full of some small personal items, and the dagger. On the leader, his sword is a bastard sword, and it is a +3/+6 bastard sword that he has on him. He's got a few items of personal wealth on him, totaling about 10,000 copper pieces. And you'll find a set of keys on him. There are two. There's 2 keys. I've got all them. There are 2 keys.
I got notes.
One larger, one smaller. The larger key fits the footlocker. You're not sure what the smaller key fits.
Interesting. Can I detect magic on that dagger or any all the items?
You're not finding anything that seems magical.
Okay. So these symbols and imagery on this dagger are very reminiscent of Dwar, right?
Yep.
So
Lord of Dogs.
if we carry this hypothesis through, then this is some good evidence to support it. Decent, anyway. How long does the sleep last? When is this guy gonna win?
Who's eating at midnight? Marcel?
Yeah, it's me.
I knew it.
Munchies.
Munchies.
Oh.
He's on a fucking plate. Okay. What do you want to do?
How long does this sleep last for? When is this guy gonna wake up? Can we smack him out of it, or?
Oh, you can smack him out of it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go and just give him the old back of the hand. Try to wake him up.
Ask him some questions.
Okay.
Give me a list of questions to ask him.
Okay.
Let's tie him up first. Is he
All right,
tied?
it's already
Okay.
done.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Okay, you will bring him around.
Tenzar.
Actually, hold on. You slap him. No, he does not come around, actually.
Okay. Can I check his pulse?
There's a very, very, very faint, slow pulse.
Okay, and he's still alive. We just have to wait for him to come out of this thing, I think.
I have a healer ability called Awaken. I can try to bring him out with that.
I think you have to cause a little hit point damage. Just stab him a little bit with a knife.
No, we're not doing that. Come on.
Yeah. We'll wake him up.
I'll try to use my healer Awaken skill.
Okay, so that means you're basically going to him and you're pulling out some herbs, basically smelling salts, and trying to bring him around. Okay,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you can roll your Awaken ability.
Okay. Wake up. 6. I needed 52. Got it.
Okay, he does not come around.
We need to sever or dispel. Or we just wait till he wakes up.
Who made him go to sleep?
I did a mass sleep.
Well, so what's the specifications of the spell?
Well, it's a level 36 scroll, so it might be a
Oh.
little while since
Okay, so he's sleeping for a long time.
Usually, if you cause a little bit of damage, he'll wake up.
You know what? It is nighttime, and we haven't rested yet. Maybe this is an opportune time to.
Cause a little bit of damage.
So you're cutting.
Yeah.
Okay, so Devin will pull out his dagger and we'll cut him. He does not wake up.
That usually works.
Okay, well, it's the end of the day, right? We've been traveling, and so we should probably set up camp.
Should we get out of this area or what?
Probably.
Well, why?
Why?
There's a bunch of dead bodies all over the place.
Well, okay.
Okay, we'll stop the session there for tonight and pick up from here next time. Sheets for experience.
Okay, it's April 20th, the 60SF.
Yes,
in the middle of nowhere.
No, you and that will not help us. It is April 20th. It is the beginning of the night. You're at the camp of the what you consider the lord of this area. You just hit his camp. You just wiped out his camp. There was a clash between Devon and Callamore, and now you are in this location. You have flown a full day from the settlement that you found, and you have come to a coast, and you've traveled 3 miles inland from that coast after moving southeasterly from this settlement. Okay, sheets for